YouTube, it's good. Staples None here, back in with another video. It's time for the best and the worst films of 2015. If you guys saw my video last year, I did with this particular individual.
Oh, just wait till we get to our number one worst. That is all I am going to say.
Yes.
Greetings, all YouTubers, and welcome to the sequel of our best and worst of the films for 2015. Of course, we did this last year for 2014, and why not do it once again? And joining me is Mr. Alexander.
Yeah.
Great! And yours truly, Roman Boy J Money, and we have a plethora of topics to go over, including multiple categories and our best and worst. Alexander has his list. Me, I'll be doing some things a little bit differently. So, Mr. Great, you lead the way, or I don't know who should go first or go second, because I have all the categories here for you.
And I have them on my iPhone.
iPhone? You have them on your iPhone?
My handy dandy iPhone. All right, so let's start with the best. We're going to talk about the worst a little bit later on, but now we're going to talk about the best.
Okay.
You want to start from the bottom or work our way up, or what do you think?
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right, because you want to save this picture for last.
Let's start out with the best scene of the year.
You know what? Actually, for best picture, you might as well get rid of that, because we're going to be doing our best and worst for films anyway. So
True.
Our last would be best director. There you have it.
Okay.
Oh, for the scene of the year.
Mm-hmm.
The best scene of the year, for once in their fucking lives, Entertainment Week-Ass Magazine, they were right about something.
Oh.
When I first saw this, I had to watch this scene over and over and over because I couldn't believe how it was done. And that, of course, to me, the scene of the year is the bear mauling fight between Hugh Glass and Judy the Bear in The Revenant.
Wait, the bear has a name?
Well, that's what they named them Judy the Bear. And believe it or not, if you see this sequence, this is one continuous take.
It is.
It was shot so perfectly, and Judy the Bear is a digital creation.
Yes.
I don't know how.
Practical effects.
No,
right?
digital. No, it's a digital creation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know what you mean. You just had it in reverse. I'm trying to figure out how the hell did they do this? And here's the thing: the bear, no normal human being would live through that.
Nobody.
But Hugh Glass, based on a true person, ladies and gentlemen, he did. So
yeah, he did.
That is my scene of the year.
I have a tie. Okay. I have a tie for scene of the year.
Yes.
The first one is the bear scene from The Revenant. The second one, I don't know if you guys have seen The Hateful Eight or not.
Oh,
with Samuel L. Jackson's monologue about his.
Wait.
Okay. Before the intermission.
Is it? Does it have something to do with the old man?
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
yes,
man!
Big black dingus.
Folks, if you haven't seen The Hateful Eight, go fucking see it, dude. It is.
Yeah, seriously, go see The Hateful Eight, because this is seriously the funniest. The whole theater was laughing their asses off at this point.
I wasn't laughing. I was just like, oh shit!
Like, where can we go from here? Oh, jeez! It was just thinking about it just makes me laugh.
Oh my god!
It's just so ridiculous.
Folks,
it just keeps going on.
Yep.
On.
But it's not drag. You know, the movie's 2 hours and 50 minutes long. It doesn't drag. It doesn't drag hardly at all. It's
no,
brilliant.
It doesn't.
So good. Yeah, good pick. I like that.
Yeah. All right, quote of the year.
Quote of the year. I want you to go first on this one.
All right. Okay, this is probably not gonna agree with a lot of people out there, but this is from Age of Ultron.
Interesting.
The Avengers, Age of Ultron. Captain America said this. He said, and I quote, "You get hurt, hurt him back. You get killed, walk it off."
On your left.
It was just so, I don't know. I like that quote. That's
Okay.
why it's my best, I guess.
My quote of the year is from not Hateful Eight. The Revenant. It's from Leonardo DiCaprio. He says this: "I'm not afraid to die, or I ain't afraid to die because I already did it."
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because if you see the shit he goes through in that movie, it's insane. So that's my quote of the year. My runner-up is, you're not gonna like this one.
What a day! What a lovely day!
Yes, I swear to God, that's what it was.
You know what? Even though I don't like Mad Max as everybody else, I mean, I do like it. I think it's a good film. I just
have the same look towards that film as I did towards Boyhood.
Yes, exactly. Like
That's
him
exactly,
with Fury Road.
I
like that quote. That's actually my close second.
Okay, very good. Good. The reason why I like it's my humble opinion.
That's right. The humble opinion.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the YouTube live chat only so that I'm going to see if my camera is not
it's working fine.
Oh, good. Well, on the Google Plus it is, but I can't tell with the oh, God damn it. It's working fine. Okay, I'll take your word for it, because remember, this is different compared to what you see on the YouTube feedback. So
yeah.
Okay, the best assembled cast. I have a couple of runner-ups. My runner-ups are The Martian.
Okay.
Straight Outta Compton.
Uh-huh.
And my number one. Now, you don't know what assembled cast is. It's basically a movie that has a great group of great A-list star who all brings their A game all in one movie, pretty much. I'm gonna have to give it to The Hateful Eight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You got Tim Roth, you got Kurt Russell, you got Jennifer Jason Leigh, you got Samuel L. Jackson,
Channing Tatum.
Oh my God. Oh man. So yeah, I would have to give it to The Hateful Eight.
Okay.
If anything. My runner. Oh, I have another runner up. I'm sorry. Spotlight.
That's my number one. Spotlight.
Okay.
My number one is Spotlight because you got Michael Keaton, you got Rachel McAdams, you got Mark Ruffalo, so automatically you got the Hulk and Batman.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Batman / Beetlejuice.
And what's his name? Schultz from Foxcatcher.
And speaking of that, that's something we're gonna get into later.
Well, here's why I like. So Spotlight has the best ensemble cast, in my humble opinion, because of all the great actors and all the great performances too.
And that's not an Oscar bait movie, might I add.
No, it's not.
It's a damn good. That's a film everyone should see, because you're not going to believe this shit.
Although most people like to consider it Oscar bait, it's not.
No. The Danish Girl, Carol, those are fucking Oscar bait.
Brooklyn.
Yes.
Brooklyn is Oscar bait.
I'm defecting. Oh, no, take me. I'm defecting. Brooklyn's coming.
Brooklyn.
We're getting the franchise like boy. People are running. How the fuck do you do that?
All right, let me see the comments. Jack Harrington, I'll agree. Close second would be Star Wars.
Ooh, I never thought of that.
For ensemble cast, because it's a bunch of nobodies, basically, along with the original cast members like Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and Chewbacca.
Shh, don't spoil nothing, Mr. Great. You almost did that.
What? I said Chewbacca.
No, not that name. The name before. Chewbacca. No, not that name. The name before. 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 No, not that name. The Moving on.
Moving
Here,
on. Best genre 2015. Best 2015 best genre. Please explain this.
Yeah, genre. Of course, you have dramas, comedy, horror, sci-fi, anime, and so forth. What do you think 2015 offered the overall best? For me, this is actually a two-way tie. There's the spy genre and the animation genre. Those two really did seal the deal very well. Of course, you have the spy genre with, I'm sorry, I thought it was a fun movie, but I know you didn't. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Spectre was decent at best. You have Spy, one of my favorite fucking comedies of this year. And there's a couple other ones too, man. Oh, Mission Impossible. There you go. Yes. And then you have the animated genre as well. So it's between those two. Either one of those two can win.
I will agree with animation because this year has been amazing with animation.
Oh,
Shaun the Sheep, Inside Out.
Good Dinosaur was
Peanuts, okay. Minions.
Oh, I love Peanuts. I love the Peanuts movie.
Yeah, Peanuts movie was great.
Oh, yeah. Minions? Love it. Interesting.
To a certain extent, Minions. And also based on true story movies.
You know what? Oh, yeah.
Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton, Spotlight, The Revenant.
Revenant was based on a true story?
Hugh Glass is a real person.
I did not know that.
Him going through the bear, almost getting killed by the bear and all that shit. Yes, that actually happened.
I did not know that.
It's inspired by his amazing journey.
Steve Jobs was another one.
You know what? That's another good one. Never thought of that too.
But yeah, based on true story movies, and animation are my pick for the best genre of 2015.
I would say sci-fi too. You had The Martian on there. You had Star Wars on there, and a couple others.
Yep.
So, for the worst genre, that's easy. There's two of them.
let's get to that in a little bit.
We'll get to that later on.
Best ending.
I have three runners up.
I have one.
I have Furious 7.
Mm-hmm.
I have yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. Hey, guess what? And I hope it does win Best Song of the Year.
It better. It freaking better win Best Song of the Year.
Like someone who's been bitching about that Oscar wiener. That's need I say more. And okay, next one. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I love the last scene of the movie, and Inside Out. However, nothing tops this. Nothing does. When I saw this, the last act, I didn't move for 15 minutes. I couldn't believe what I saw. And that, of course, The Gift.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my word. You want to talk about one of the greatest fucking twist endings ever. The Gift. That is my number one, hands down.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting choice. Still have yet to see that.
Oh, my God. Dude, Joel Edgerton, please, he written and directed this movie and starred in it. Please make more movies. This is how you do a soccer movie. God damn it.
Still have to see that. All right. I have a tie. Two-way tie. First one is, of course, Furious 7. You already mentioned that. Great way to send off the Paul Walker character.
I wish it was the last Fast and Furious movie, to be honest.
I know.
They don't really need to make it anymore.
I think everybody wishes it was the last one.
Yeah, I do too.
And second is Creed.
Ooh.
Creed, when they're walking up the steps and they see the dialogue is just perfect. They see the skyline of Philadelphia. Oh, perfect final shot.
Yeah, my best of. You never know.
Perfect final shot. Let me just say that.
Very good. Never thought of that.
Those are my picks for the best ending.
Very, very, very good.
Right, next up, best action scene. It's only one for me. It's the church scene in Kingsman.
That's my runner-up.
Oh my God, that scene was absolutely fucking badass.
It is, and I rewatched it. I was just like, it looked like it was one continuous shot.
It did.
And I remember some people, like the overly religious, were bitching about it. I was just like, did you watch the fucking movie and understand why they were doing it?
I don't think so.
That was one of my runners-up. My other runner-up was the Sandstorm Chase in Mad Max Fury Road. However, for me, nothing takes this. Nothing. This is arguably the best action scene of the decade. The final 20-minute chase sequence in Mad Max Fury Road. That I couldn't believe. And these are all real. These are all real effects. Aside from, you know, maybe when they're going down some things, but the cars, the stunts, they're all fucking real. Easily, that's my number one. The final car chase sequence in Mad Max Fury Road. Nothing takes the cake there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's see. Very good choice. Best character.
Okay. This one, when I first saw the movie, it sealed it. Nothing was taking it. BB-8 from the Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Mine is from Star Wars too.
Is it? It's not. Is it BB-8? It's not. Probably not BB-8. I'm guessing.
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren.
That's interesting because I forgot to add this on the list, but that was the next one, which is best villain of the year.
Oh, you forget? You did forget to mention that.
And that is my pick, Kylo Ren, hands down.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess so.
Well, yeah. Yep. Like I said, don't give away spoilers, but man, you want to talk about a very well-developed villain.
It's just, oh man. If you think Darth Vader was menacing.
Well, not only that, it's something that he does towards the. It's something that he does towards the end. When I saw this, everyone in my theater was silent. You could hear a fucking pin drop.
Yeah, because the jaws were on the floor. We were like,
oh my god, I was just grabbing like, oh no, what's gonna happen?
and like, you son of a bitch!
Come on, you son of a bitch! See, even they agree. You hear that noise, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
Okay. So that's also your best villain as well. My runner-up is Immortal Joe. I know you. Oh my god, he's. I swear to God, he's. If you don't know who Immortal Joe looks like, he looks like a mix between Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal, Bane, and yeah, remember Sweet Tooth, the fucking crazy.
Of course.
Twisted Metal's badass. Bane and Smoke from Mortal Kombat 9. You put them together, you get Immortal Joe.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Next one is the best animated film of the year. I mean,
animated film. Okay. Now this one should not be a shock to anybody.
No.
But I love Pixar.
I do. Yeah.
Absolutely love every single film that they have ever done, aside from Brave and the Cars franchise.
Brave was pretty good.
Flawless.
Oh, Brave was great until that fucking dumb twist with the. And then you have
every single one, aside from the Cars 1, 2, and Brave.
I didn't mind Cars 1. Cars 2 was bad because Mater was the main fucking character.
Yeah.
That was the reason why it was horrible, folks.
That is true. That is true. I'm not gonna argue with that.
I mean, think about this. Mater as the main character. Fucking really?
Exactly.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite video we've ever did was the Hottie Tonight, hands down.
Really?
So my runners-up are the Peanuts movie.
Peanuts, yeah.
And my close second is Shaun the Sheep.
Still have yet to see that.
Aardman has never made a bad movie. I love every single one of their movies. Every single one. They're like the British version of Pixar. I think they're from England, the England version. But number one is hands down Inside Out. I mean, come on, let's just face it here. There's nothing that's topping that.
Yeah, Inside Out.
It better be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. If it isn't, where's that Molotov cocktail I have saying that?
Where's the Everclear bottle?
Yeah, there's it. Where is it? I'm gonna put a soaking in there and light the fucking hurl it. Melt those Oscars.
Hurl the son of bitches.
Hurl the sons of bitches. I can't believe it's been a year since I said that, man.
But yeah, Inside Out is a freaking masterpiece. I laughed, I cried, and it made me think. And that's what the movie should do.
You know what this movie reminds me of? Now, hear me out. This movie reminds you of films like, you're probably thinking, really? Hear me out. Like Inception and Cabin in the Woods, where something happens from one perspective or one dimension, and it affects a whole different level dimension. That's where the story centers around. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. I know it may sound difficult, but yeah, Inside Out, fucking brilliant. Pete Docter is the man. He is the fucking man. He's the same guy who did Up, and my buddy James, you know, the goddamn fucking troll. His favorite Pixar movie, Monsters Inc.
Oh, he did Monsters Inc.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
he's a genius.
Did he do Monsters University?
No, he did not.
He did not. Okay, that's why it wasn't that good.
Oh,
well, it was still good.
What? You're the one.
Wait, it was still good, but if
you gave it 5 out of 5, and you had it on your best of the summer.
That is true. Okay, then.
Oh, cut.
Well, that was the same video that.
August 26, 2013. The day that will be known in history when Robbie Boy J Money entered the lives. And the rest is history.
and the rest is history because here we are now. Okay, you know, biggest surprise.
Biggest surprise. Now, this is the film where you didn't know what to expect or maybe not have much, but when you saw it, it blew you away. Last year for me, it was John Wick and Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I think we had the same.
We had the same one. We had those two were, for me, this one takes the cake because I was not thinking much and I saw this. I was like, this was fucking brilliant. The Gift.
Oh, they were The Gift again.
Yeah. First saw this, I'm just like, wow. I was not. It's got like a 92% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Everyone around me is telling me, dude, this movie is fantastic. You got to see this. I'm like, okay, I'll get it to when I see it. When I saw it, wow. Brilliant movie.
Sure.
So that's my biggest surprise. I don't have any honorable mentions.
Mine is a little bit different than yours. I had little to no expectations for this, and when I saw it, I was freaking blown away. My biggest surprise is Ant-Man.
Here's the thing: a lot of people will have this on their list, but me and Double Nine, we said this since day one. It's like, dude, why are people worried about this? This movie's gonna be fucking awesome, and we were right. We actually said, I mean, you know, I can see some people's, you know, like some people were boycotting the movie because of Edgar Wright, which is horseshit.
Who would boycott them?
I'm not gonna give away names. That's to say, here. I'll put it in the chat. Just don't say nothing.
All right, I'm not saying a word. But Ant-Man, I did not. Oh, that guy.
Yeah, him.
I didn't expect Paul Rudd to be this good as a superhero.
I had a feeling he'd be good. I thought he was perfectly casted.
He was perfectly cast. I did not expect it to be good. Or this good. I expected it to be good, just not this good. And it was.
Oh, by the way, Critics' Choice Award. Just to let you know, Sicarios not an action movie. Ant-Man is. Moving on.
Yes. It is. That's true.
Okay, now these are two categories. The most underrated and the most underappreciated. Let me explain the difference. The most underrated is a film that you thought was really, really good and you thought should have gotten more attention and critical praise. The most underappreciated is a fantastic movie that didn't got the recognition it deserved at the box office. So, what you want to do first, the underrated or the underappreciated?
Let's do underappreciated first.
Okay, my answer's easy.
Okay.
The Walk.
Oh, really?
Easily. Did that do that well at all? And it was an IMAX 3D, which it was amazing. That is a film you need to see in IMAX 3D. There's no other way to see it.
Yes, that's the only way to see it.
Because Robert Zemeckis actually shot that in IMAX 3D, and it shows.
And if it's shot that way, you have to see it that way.
Absolutely.
My pick is Steve Jobs.
I knew you were going to say Steve Jobs. This movie, worldwide, it came short $10 million of its budget.
It's not right. That's not right. And the sad thing is, I don't think a lot of people saw it because of the Ashton Kutcher version.
Oh, fuck. Let's face it. That movie was fucking dumb, man.
Compared to this one, that one is like
that
terrible.
Shit. Oh, shit. Yeah.
It was absolute shit. But I'm going to say Steve Jobs because it was a phenomenal movie. Michael Fassbender did an excellent performance.
Oh, he
Jeff
did.
Daniels did really good too.
That was the best scene of the year was when they two meet up and they go over their history.
In the hallway?
That is the best scene of the movie.
Yeah. I agree. It is the best scene of that movie. Underrated.
It's been my answer ever since towards the beginning of the year. Not too far from the beginning of the year. Liam Neeson's Run All Night.
Really?
Yes. This was a badass movie. Just awesome. Yeah, Ed Harris was great. I mean, and unlike, is he playing the same character? Yes and no. But the thing is, he's not doing this and doing things like this just to make him as the hero. No, he's doing this so no one else would have to walk in his footsteps. I don't want to give too much away, but it's just like you can see where he's coming from. Yeah, Run All Night is my most underrated movie of the year.
For me, it's a film that not a lot of people saw because it didn't really get that good theatrical release, that big of a theatrical release. Oh, hello. My most underrated is Dope.
Interesting. That's a great movie.
Yeah. It was a damn good movie, and it's a shame that not a lot of people saw it.
Man, I wish I was that main character because that chick was fine as hell, and then she did all that dope, literally. that sequence made me laugh. I'm just like, oh, you poor bastard.
I really liked Dope.
Dope was a lot of fun, man.
Really liked that movie. It's just a shame that nobody saw it.
Yeah, pretty much. But it did really well critical-wise. But yeah, not a lot of people got onto it. That's like almost more underappreciated when you think about it.
It's a little bit of both, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of both.
Okay. Next. Oh boy! Even though this year was absolute donkey balls for comedy, I do have a best comedy, and
I have a couple I can mention.
I guess you can say one of the runner-ups is Trainwreck.
Trainwreck, yep.
Trainwreck was really funny. Judd Apatow, thank God you came back after This Is 40. But my number one is hands down Paul Feig's Spy.
Oh, you like Spy?
Fucking love it. It was hilarious. I was cracking up like crazy. And this was like during the period where we had shit movie after shit movie, and then this gem came along. I was just like, oh, thank God. So yeah, I'd say Spy. Hands down.
For me,
okay.
For me, I like Trainwreck. That's a honorable mention. I like Spy. I'll admit I like Spy, even though Melissa McCarthy is still can't forgive her for Tammy.
You know the sad thing is, I heard that her husband, who directed the movie, and her are going to be doing another movie.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
I fucking hate that movie, Tammy. I can't stand it. Folks, it's really fucking deplorable.
It is ass.
It's ass.
This movie is ass.
It's ass.
But Sisters was a very good comedy, I thought.
I did not see that, unfortunately.
One with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, that was pretty funny. I enjoyed that one. But my favorite comedy of the year, hands down, 50 Shades of Grey. Just kidding.
Oh, you know what? I do have an unintentional comedy, The Boy Next Door. That movie is so bad that it's fun. Or Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension.
All right, favorite comedy of the year for me is The Night Before.
Oh, the Jonathan Levine movie with Seth Rogen.
This one with Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and
the chick from 22 Jump Street, I think it is, right?
Yeah, Miley Cyrus is in there too, believe it or not. But this movie was just funny as hell. I mean, you got the sweaters with the Black Jesus, and then Seth Rogen wearing one with the Star of David.
Oh god! And he's going to church. He's like, "Wait, what do we do? What did the Jews?" No! And he starts having a fit and throwing up in the middle of the aisle.
Yeah, it was we didn't do that to Jesus. Oh man, that was so good.
Oh boy, tell him to watch the Passion of the Christ movie. You would hate the Romans more though. Yeah, the Romans. Oh Jesus. There we go. Come on, fan. Get going.
Okay.
Come on, fan. Come on,
Best
fan.
soundtrack.
All right. For me, that's easy.
The Martian.
No, that's more like best musical score. Oh,
No,
actually, no. Soundtrack. That's a good one. I would say Straight Outta Compton.
That's a close second. That's a close second, but I like the Martian soundtrack a little more. It's freaking disco. He hates disco.
But yeah, it was Lights, Camera, Jackass. Oh, they just added it in there just for shits and giggles. I'm like, fucking really?
Really?
This kid is a goddamn testicle wart.
Ugh.
I can't stand that little fucking dumbass dingus.
Little Fruit Loop dingus.
Yeah, Straight Outta Compton's mine. Yours is the Martian. That's actually a good
The Martian. It was a damn good soundtrack.
It was. I forgot about that. I was like, oh yeah, the best. Yeah, he fucking hates, and that's the only thing they're playing.
That's the only thing. Oh, okay. Best action film.
Best action. I have a few runner-ups. I have Furious 7. I have Ant-Man. And I have Mission Impossible 5, Rogue Nation, but you already know what my answer is going to be.
Go ahead.
It is hands down Mad Max Fury Road. Nothing's topping that. It's in my top 3 best action films of this decade. Along with The Raid 2 and Skyfall.
Oh, yes, Skyfall.
Skyfall is my number 1 of this decade.
No, Wolf of Wall Street's my number 1.
For best action movie?
No, action movie? Skyfall.
Yeah, that's mine too.
You meant the overall film of the decade. My bad.
No,
sorry.
Overall film of the decade. That'd be something different.
Sorry about that. For me, I'm gonna say Rogue Nation. I really liked Rogue Nation.
That's a good pick. I will say this.
With the Mission Impossible franchise, the first one was great. The second one was terrible.
Oh, third one
kind of redeemed itself.
Oh no, I think that's the J.J. Abrams movie.
That is J.J. Abrams, so it did.
And Brad Bird did the 4th one, which is incredible, and then he did the 5th one. They just keep getting better and better after.
They just keep getting better and better and better. This film was amazing. The scene with him outside of the plane.
And that was real, folks.
That was real. He was actually hanging from the side of the plane while it was going up.
Fucking Tom Cruise is 50-some years old, and he's still doing his own stuff.
Still doing his own stunts.
My favorite scene in the movie is the opera scene.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
I can agree with that.
You know the villain? You know what the villain looks like? I said this on the page. He looks like Shane O'Mac if he was older.
Shane, what? The
villain
or the other Shane?
No, Mission Impossible 5. The villain with the glasses.
Yeah, but Shane O'Mac, that could be a lot of people.
No, the Shane O'Mac you know.
Oh, Shane. Okay.
Yeah,
the member of the Putnam Crew, Shane.
Yeah, him. Shane O'Mac, Pimp Daddy.
I like it.
I was like, oh my god, that's so fucking Shane. Oh shit. I'm fucking losing it. Okay, what we got next? Best musical score. I have 2 runners-up. I have Bridge of Spies.
Okay.
Damn good one. And Mad Max Fury Road. However, come on, folks, this is fucking
Star
easy.
Wars.
No, Star Wars.
It's
Thank
Star
you.
Wars. It's John Williams.
John Williams, the greatest composer in history. No competition.
No competition.
No competition. Speaking of Star Wars, let's move on to best
Visual effects.
effects. My runners-up are Ant-Man, The Walk,
Mm-hmm.
and The Martian.
Oh, The Martian, really?
Oh, hell. Oh, my God. Hell yeah. For best visual effects, Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Easily.
It's Star Wars.
Why?
No competition.
No, because Richard Roper said it best. The visual effects are so good, you don't look at them as visual effects. You look at them as realistic items or things are going on within their universe. And he was right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was right. I'm going to transfer to the other room because I can. So, what's the next category? No,
Next what's Austin doing? What's Austin doing? You know, I thought Austin was going to say something.
well, Austin, say something.
Hi.
Well, Austin says hi. Everybody.
No. Grave Digger.
What's it? What?
It's a game called Black Light Retribution.
Blacklight Retribution, I guess.
Hey, Austin. Grave Digger.
Austin.
What?
Grave digger. Grave digger. Why does kids you know?
That kid. Oh, next one is best editing. Best editing.
Best editing.
For best editing. Yeah, Austin would know about that. All right, for best editing,
Yes, I would.
I have The Martian and The Walk.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. That's my number one.
That's not my number one. I wasn't even on
Steve
my
Jobs,
list.
because it felt like it was very, very fast.
My number one is Mad Max Fury Road. I knew you were gonna give me that look. I just knew
You
it.
keep giving it to everything. Jesus.
I'm not giving it to everything. What are you talking?
Sorry.
It's Steve Jobs.
For me, it's Steve Jobs, dude.
Yeah.
That didn't Hateful Eight.
What do you say?
Let's see, that and Hateful Eight.
Well, to a certain extent, I can see that. Next up, okay, this one's easy. This one's fucking easy. Best cinematography.
The Revenant.
My runners up are The Martian, Fury Road, and The Walk. The number one is hands down The Revenant.
The Revenant. Easily. It's the most amazing cinematography I've seen probably this decade.
Yeah. Why? Because it was shot so well and it was all natural lighting. There were no studio lights. Those were real sets, ladies and gentlemen. Real natural environmental sets.
Yeah.
And I was just it makes me wondering how the fuck was that even possible?
Really good.
Amazing. Very, very well put together. Now, after those, these are the top. These are the top of the top in terms of the overall best. So, best supporting actress.
Oh, wait, you forgot cinematography and screenplay.
No. I said cinematography, The Revenant.
Oh, screenplay.
Screenplay is part of the overall best of the best.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Yeah, beans are good for your heart.
Would you say it's best supporting actress?
Best supporting actress. I have one runner-up.
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet. Thank you, Austin.
Stop stealing my thunder. That's my number one.
You see, he speaks Austin. He speaks Romy. Steve
what?
Speaks Romy.
Not Roman. Romy.
Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs is my run-up. My number one, Alicia Vikander for Ex Machina.
Oh, Ex Machina.
Yes. She should be nominated for that instead of the Danish girl. God damn it.
Oh, the Danish girl.
over fucking praise as shit. Oscar bait up the ass.
I agree with us. It was my pick to begin with, but I agree. Kate Winslet, good jobs.
She was hot as hell as that, that nerdy looking chick and back in the 80s. I was like, whoa. I was like, I'll sit on the Titanic with her, man.
My fave.
Oh, my fave. Give her a milkshake.
Jesus Christ.
If you want a milkshake,
Okay.
you want to do. Fucking Milky Marvin. Okay. Next one is the opposite best supporting actor. And
This one was very, very hard for me.
Alone.
No.
Mr. Putnam, Mr. Austin Putnam. What in the Sam hell are you doing?
He's playing with your brain, Jerome.
Rather him playing my ass instead. All right. Next one, Hey, Austin, when you were listening to your headphones, will you listen to Justin Bieber's Baby? Oh, no wonder he does. No wonder. Okay, I have some runner-ups. Paul Giamatti for Straight Outta Compton.
Yes, that's one of my also runner-ups.
Mark Ruffalo for Spotlight. Max Rylance for Bridge of Spies.
Okay.
You're not going to like this one. Nicholas Hoult, Mad Max Fury Road. My number one, Sylvester Stallone for Creed.
In Creed.
Yes. And I hope he wins the Oscar. It's his best performance of his career.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It is one of his best performances he's ever done.
But
Justin thinks it's the best.
No, I think it is the best. Because even though he's probably thinking, well, he's playing the same character. Not only because only he can play that character, it's what he does with the character and how he sells it. No one can pull that off as good as he did for that role, for that movie. And that's why
there's a lot of ones I can say for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Tom Hardy for The Revenant.
I forgot about him. God damn it.
For The Revenant. And in my humble opinion, he did a better job in The Revenant than he did in Mad Max Hero. Because let's be honest, he's a better villain than he is a hero.
Actually, I will agree with that. Bane, Dark Knight Rises, yeah.
Paul Dano in Love and Mercy.
Oh, Gary's gonna fucking kill me. I didn't see that.
Let's see, Sylvester Stallone for Creed.
I think I have a feeling what your number one's going to be.
Paul Giamatti, Straight Outta Compton.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Russell for The Hateful Eight.
Oh man, that's my favorite. That was my favorite character in the movie.
Benicio del Toro for Sicario. I know you hated that one.
Fuck.
But he was the only good thing about that one.
You want to hear my? Okay, watch, ladies and gentlemen, watch this. Ready? You're gonna see the greatest impression of Sicario. Ready? Watch. Huh? Oh, it's over? All right. There you go. That was Sicario, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, my pick for Best Supporting Actor is hands down Mark Ruffalo in Spotlight.
Mark Ruffalo Spotlight.
He was amazing in this film.
I know what the best scene with him in it. It's where he's talking to oh fuck, what's his name? Mike. He's talking to Mike Keaton, and they're going back and forth saying, "Hey, we need to print this now." That's the best scene with him in it. Easily.
Yeah. But what are you waiting for? Just do it.
Yeah, he was pissed too. I was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna Hulk the fuck out."
Yeah.
Oh, don't make him turn green.
So yeah, Mark Ruffalo for me, is the best supporting actor of this year. This is the second year he's got nominated for this, or in this category.
He didn't deserve to win last year. That's all I'm gonna say. If he won over J.K. Simmons for Whiplash, I was gonna go to the Oscars and hurl that fucking Everclear bottle.
Get that Everclear bottle. Hurl those son of bitches.
I even said it. It would have been worse if, dude. it would be nowhere near as bad as John Cena winning the fucking belt again. And I'm still keeping my word to that about J.K. Simmons. He deserved that award over fucking Mark Ruffalo. Give me a break. All right. Next one, Best Actress. I'm going to tell you this right now. I ain't putting no Oscar bait bullshit. Not my watch.
Well, I have one.
I have a runner-up.
I have one.
You mean just one pick?
Yeah, just one. I don't have, like, this year was a pretty, okay year for actresses.
I don't think it was, personally.
All right,
But
go ahead.
But these three, okay, my runner-up, and I'm surprised.
Let me guess, Charlize Theron, Mad Max.
That is my number 2. Or almost on there. Lily James for Cinderella. That's another one.
Oh.
You already.
My number 1 is Daisy Ridley for Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Ooh.
Hands down.
Okay.
Charlize Theron is a close second.
For me, it's easily Brie Larson in Room. What?
I'm told you, I'm not saying that movie's Oscar bait, but
her performance. Her performance.
That's true.
So good.
Performance is great. Yeah. But it's not going to be nothing I'm going to be remembering five years from now.
Okay, not you.
I know it, not me. I'm going to be remembering Charlize. I'm going to be remembering Charlize Theron and Daisy Ridley, hands down.
No, Daisy Ridley for sure.
Oh yeah, dude, she was incredible. She's arguably the best. She's like the biggest significant element of that movie.
It was the glue that made everything work, and it was amazing.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not.
I think Brie Larson's performance was better than both of them.
No, not even close.
Just my opinion.
I know it is, but like I said, I'm not picking no Oscar praise bullshit. Not for me for this particular category.
Okay.
Because for me, what sells it the most was the femme fatales. You know, the strong. You know, like was it Markiplier? Strong, independent woman who don't need no man. And these three are the ones. Lily James for Cinderella, Charlize Theron for Mad Max, and Daisy Ridley for Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Okay.
Okay, next one. Oh, boy. Is this motherfucker...
Best actor?
One more goddamn time, I'm going to lose my shit. Here are my runners-up. Joseph Gordon-Levitt for The Walk.
Yes.
Michael Fassbender for Steve Jobs. I will admit that, absolutely. Oh, you're gonna like this one. O'Shea Jackson Jr. and Jason Mitchell for Straight Outta Compton.
Boom.
Hell yeah. No recognition for them, which is bull. O'Shea Jackson Jr. That's his first fucking movie.
Yes.
Matt Damon for The Martian.
Oh yeah.
And my number 2, these are not in any particular, except for this one. My number 2 is Johnny Depp for Black Mass. Because that wasn't a performance. That was like an intervention of a human being. Because he went from doing the worst fucking performance ever to one of his all-time best in Black Mass. When he was playing that ruthless Boston crime mob. I forgot what his name was, the real person, but do you know what his name was?
I don't remember.
God damn, I forgot what his name was. But my number 1, if he does not fucking win, I swear to God, you know what? What's my fucking bat at? I know it's over there.
Where's the baseball bat?
Yeah. My number 1 is hands down my favorite actor of all time, Leonardo DiCaprio in The fucking Revenant. He deserves to win, hands down.
Okay, well, I also have a couple of runners-up, one of which is O'Shea Jackson Jr. for Straight Outta Compton.
You know the funny thing is in that movie?
Samuel.
He's typing. Oh, okay.
What was that?
Say, you know the scene in Straight Outta Compton, he's like, you got knocked the fuck out. Because he was typing because he wrote the screenplay for Friday. I'm just like thinking, he's playing his father. Okay, this is funny. He's playing his father who wrote the screenplay for Friday, and in the scene, he's got his 2 kids. So basically, one of the kids is actually him, which he was playing his father. Talk about throwing your head for a loop.
Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Let's see. What else is there? Michael B. Jordan for Creed.
That's a good one.
Not Orlando B. Jordan, Jack Harrington. Let's see. Tom Hanks for Bridge of Spies.
That's a good pick.
Let's see. Will Smith for Concussion.
Yeah.
Really good in Concussion.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. Let's see. Matt Damon in The Martian.
I love Matt Damon in The Martian.
Michael Fassbender for Steve Jobs is my runner-up. But hands down, it is Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant.
If he doesn't fucking win this, I swear to God, anybody who tries to defend these Oscars, you can fuck a cactus. I'm talking about one of those prickly teddy bear ones too. God damn it. Okay.
But yeah, if he doesn't win, I'm not watching the Oscars for a long time.
I told you I stopped watching them after they fucked over The Dark Knight and Inception. I was like, I'm done. I had enough.
Yeah. Unlike a certain someone we know. What? No, not that one.
Oh my God. I don't know who's more boring, him or the Oscars.
That guy.
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking of. I don't know who's more boring, that motherfucker or the DOS themselves. The dumb old fucks.
I think they're equivalent.
Oh, fuck me.
I think they're equivalent. Okay, now we get to the top 3 best of the best. Starting with best screenplay.
Best screenplay. I will go first. Here are my roundas up. Joel Edgerton in The Gift.
Oh.
Quentin Tarantino for The Hateful Eight. And one of my favorite workers in Hollywood, Drew Goddard for The Martian. If you don't know who Drew Goddard is, he wrote the screenplay for this, and he directed and co-wrote the best horror film of the decade, The Cabin in the Woods. My number 1 is hands down Pete Docter, Meg LeFou, and Josh Cooley for Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Yep, hands down.
Okay.
No competition.
No competition.
Yeah. That's hands down my pick for best screenplay because that is a work of art. That is pure genius, how everything comes together and how it uses behavior mentality and how that gives it its own story and how it transpires with real life is fucking brilliant. Hey, Boyhood! You want to know a movie that knows how to displays life in front of you? Inside Out.
Yeah, exactly.
Except it doesn't have to be 12 years long.
Let's see. Amy Schumer for Trainwreck is a runner-up for me.
Oh yeah, she did wrote that. I'll be down.
Oh
fuck! I forgot to mention her for Best Actress. She was so good in that, and Melissa McCarthy for Spy. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's best screenplay. I forgot she wrote that.
Let's see if I'm pronouncing this right. Oren Mugerman and Michael Allen Lerner for Love and Mercy.
Shit.
Have you seen that yet?
No, I have not.
No, you haven't.
Gary's gonna kick my fucking ass. I already know.
Just do it.
I'll see in all these other films.
All right, but my number 1, hands down, is The Hateful Eight. Quentin Tarantino, once again, writes a phenomenal screenplay.
Yes, and people who are going in to see Hateful Eight, I'm going to tell you this right now. This is not an action movie.
No.
Okay? This is a dialogue-driven movie, but it's a fucking damn good dialogue-driven movie.
It is. So for me, also I will say Inside Out's screenplay was absolutely amazing.
Yep.
It's what's your favorite? It's my favorite animated film of the year. Rightfully so. What's that?
No, just listen to you because I know you're just.
Jerry, Jerome, what the hell are you laughing at?
You get what the fuck are you laughing at?
Yeah, Hateful Eight, Quentin Tarantino, best screenplay of the year for me.
He did win the National Board of Reviews. So.
Yes.
Oh my God! For best supporting actress, I forgot another runner-up, Jennifer Jason Leigh for The Hateful Eight.
Okay.
Fuck, I don't know why I forgot about her. So that moves on to Best Director.
Best Director. I'm going to say this right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go first, if you don't mind here.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say, I want you to go first.
Let's see. Ridley Scott for The Martian is a runner-up.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Who else? F. Gary Gray for Straight Outta Compton.
Same guy who directed Friday, believe it or not.
Ryan Coogler for Creed.
Ryan Coogler, man, that guy is fucking going places, man.
J.J. Abrams.
Okay.
Star Force Awakens. Tarantino for The Hateful Eight. But, number one, he did that last year, and damn it, I think he's going to do it again this year. Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu for The Revenant.
Here's what I have to say about that. Absolutely 100% yes on the first half of the movie, not quite on the second half.
But the ending, though.
The ending was awesome, but here's the thing. I'm judging it as a whole.
But Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu does it again.
I wish I could share that same sentiment. I can understand why he would be nominated for Best Director for some of the sequences and things that he was able to shoot. But as a whole, not quite, because it's the second half where he became Terrence Malick to some extent.
Right.
My runners-up, J.J. Abrams for Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Yes.
And George Miller for Mad Max Fury Road. My number one, a lot of people thought I was going to pick George Miller. My number one, Ridley Scott for The Martian. It's his dude. It's his best movie he has made since either Thelma and Louise or Alien. And there goes Austin. He's listening back to Justin Bieber once again. He's listening to New Kids on the Block.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, no, he's listening to Marky Mark, the original John Cena.
Marky Mark, yeah, the fucking punch.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm sorry, folks. But yeah, Ridley Scott from The Martian. This is one of his best movies he's ever made in his whole entire career.
Good choice.
Yeah, so that's my overall pick is Ridley Scott.
Now we get to the main event, the best of the best picture.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're not. This is not our personal favorites. This is what we
here
consider to be the best.
Fuck. Okay. Now, I don't know how you're going to do your best, but I have somewhat of how I'm going to present mine.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, I'm going to present you a bunch of films that I believe are some of the best films of the year leading up. And these are not in any particular order, mind you. It's similar to how I do my written ones. So, here we go. Here are the films I consider to be some of the best films of 2015.
Okay.
Now, even though this year has been absolute shit, there's still some, gems, some diamonds, and some gold underneath that big mountain of shit. So, shall we go over?
Yes,
all right. Spotlight. Now, Gary hasn't seen this movie, nor he knows nothing about, but I was just saying it's a film you need to see, and it's very interesting.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, it froze on me.
Oh, sorry about that.
Is it still cutting in and out again?
Yeah, a little bit.
Here, I'll tell you what. I'll leave and I'll sum back on and come back on if you want me to, so it won't do that.
So I guess I'll talk about my best.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll be right back.
I'll talk about my best pictures that I consider to be the best films of the year so far, and will be likely considered for the Oscars. Love and Mercy. I thought that film was absolutely brilliant. Straight Outta Compton. You know, even though it was my best film of the year, it's not the best overall film of the year. In my opinion, it is. But when in terms of overall quality, I think there are a lot of better films out there. The Martian, for sure, I think will be nominated for Best Picture. Let's see. What else is there? Bridge of Spies, I can definitely see. Even though it's, well, never mind with that. Star Wars The Force Awakens. Could definitely see that getting nominated. But for me, the best film, the best picture of 2015 is The Revenant. I think it will get nominated, and I think it will win. I'll explain why. It's absolutely amazing. I don't care if it's a little long. I don't care if the second half's a little weak. I think it's an amazing film from beginning to end. It's such a damn good film. If you haven't seen it yet, it's online. Or better yet, wait till January 8th when it comes out in theaters. Wait till January 8th, because that will be, you know, one of the most amazing theater experiences you will have in your entire life. Your jaw will be on the floor at the final scene. You will have to wire it up shut yourself. Like we said before, Leonardo DiCaprio does probably his best performance he's ever done. Tom Hardy did really good in this film. I don't think it's his best film he's ever done. I still think that goes to Locke. But cinematography, this is some of the best cinematography I've seen all year. It's just unfreaking believable. And it's really good. So yeah. Let me go to the comments, see what you guys are saying. Of course, 0599 says Mad Max Fury Road, and good for him, because that film, I'll admit, I enjoyed it. I just think it's overpraised and overhyped as hell. But that's understandable. Jack Harrington says The Martian. Agree with that 100%. Tava Smolka also says Mad Max Fury Road. That's no surprise there. Again, like I said, I thought it was a very enjoyable film. Just thought it was a tad bit overrated. Or not overrated, just a little overpraised. Overpraised. Okay.
We all know what you think.
Okay, maybe a little bit. Let's see what else. Force Awakens. Can you see that getting nominated, Austin? For Best Picture?
I would love it to be nominated. That'd be amazing.
But can you see it?
There's a chance.
There is a chance.
Actually, there's a chance.
There is a big chance it might. You know.
I'm going to say if Inside Out does not get nominated, that's when I'm going to lose it.
Yes. Inside Out. Definitely deserves to get nominated for Best Picture. If it doesn't, didn't Toy Story 3 get nominated also? For Best Picture?
Yes, I did. I believe so.
It did. So, and I think the last film, aside from Toy Story 3 to get nominated, was Beauty and the Beast back in 1991. So it would be nice to see some animated love, if you will. Let's see, what else is there? Carol, I would say Carol, but I haven't seen that yet. But it probably will get nominated because look who's producing that. The Weinstein Company. Because, you know, we all know Harvey Weinstein is his ass kissing you and all that stuff. All right, Big Short. The Big Short. I will say, although I thought it was all right, I still think that movie is a little overpraised as hell. I know Lucas loved it. I know a lot of people liked it. But will it? I think it might. I think it might because because it's the truth. What?
Oh, I just managed your best. You made your worst of the years.
He's editing my videos right now.
I've been editing like 3 days straight.
He's been editing 3 days straight. He's done all of our videos so far. If you haven't seen my list, it's on Facebook right now. So go to my Facebook page.
Working on your best.
Check that out. Check that out. And if you want more explanation, wait till July 4th till it's on his channel right there.
Right.
In the Heart of the Sea. What did I think of In the Heart of the Sea? I have not seen In the Heart of the Sea. Although I heard from a lot of the people at the movie screening that I went to that it was okay. Not the best, not the worst, just okay. So let me just put this in there. What the hell's going on? Gonna get another guest on here if you don't mind, guys, because
How did Jerome go?
I don't know, because I think there's something wrong with his computer or something like that. So I'm gonna get someone else to join us, if you don't mind. It's underrated. I can see where you're coming from, Mr. Luke Nukem, when people say it's underrated. Actually, what do you say?
Your shirt fades in with the green screen.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, let's just roll it. It actually looks pretty cool though. Let's just roll with it.
Shit, all right.
It looks cool.
All right, where are you? Where are you, Mr.
Green shirt. Yeah, I could put the screen around.
This is so fucking awkward. I got 10 people, 12 people watching me, and it's like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's just so weird. Brooklyn. I would really love to see Creed get nominated for Best Picture, because that film was unbelievable. I absolutely love the Rocky franchise, and it definitely deserves to get a lot of Oscar love. Whether it's just, whether it's just for Sylvester Stallone for Best Supporting Actor. But it definitely deserves to get some love from the Oscars. And hello, Mr. Luke Nukem.
Hi, everybody. Just being the
Yeah.
replacement for Jerome, just in case his internet works. But
Yes.
yeah, moving on with the next nominees. I mean, categories. What am I thinking?
What are your thoughts on this whole thing so far?
It's going fine, but oh man, I just wanted to add another underappreciated movie that
Okay.
basically people didn't see this movie. I mean, but people saw this like around December, and it was like a day before my birthday, and it's one of my favorite movies of the year, and that's Krampus.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Krampus.
love that movie.
The horror Christmas movie?
Yeah, it's a horror Christmas movie, but in actuality, it's actually a horror comedy because it's like paying an homage to like movies like Gremlins and all those other movies, and it's really good.
Okay.
I mean, the guy who made Krampus was the guy who made a Trick or Treat, which I think Austin knows what that is. I think it's like it's a film made by Michael Dougherty or Dougherty, I guess. And yeah, Krampus is an amazing movie. It is.
Okay. I'll make sure to check that on my list of films to see.
Okay.
And the gang's all here.
And the gang's all here.
Yeah, thank God Jerome's finally on here. Man, his internet.
Well, I don't know if you want me to name a movie that I think is very unappreciated.
Right ahead.
Well, the most unappreciated movie of the year to me is Avengers: Age of Ultron. That's my most unappreciated film of the year. I honestly think a lot of people overlook this movie as a fantastic superhero film. I think a lot of people really overlook it. That's just me, of course,
Oh my God.
What?
Your internet.
I fucking no, it's not.
It's the internet or your computer.
Maybe it's both.
Get back on, and all of a sudden, everything stops. All the websites fucking crash, and I couldn't.
Uh-huh.
It's like
Uh-huh.
it's like, hey, get a laptop. Everything will be fine. Or like a Windows tablet, and everything will be gravy.
Everybody will.
Well, my computer's only 6 fucking years old, so it, God damn.
Yeah.
Where was I? Well, first of all, you go ahead and keep talking when you talk, because I have to bring all my lists up because those fucking crashed on me. So.
I'll see if I can find the category list.
But
I have it on my iPhone.
I don't even have a category list. I'm just talking about my most unappreciated film. But like I said, with Age of Ultron, like I said, I think people overlook it. I think it had some great action, some great character moments, especially with Hawkeye. And
Hawkeye was probably the best character in the movie.
Because he was. And I thought Ultron was a great villain, honestly, and the Vision was honestly the best, new character, the best new character in the film, honestly. He really was. And I thought Scarlet Witch was cool, too. Quicksilver was, he was good, but he wasn't the best thing about the movie, but he was good.
Oh, yeah, but Quicksilver trying to nail his Russian accent.
I didn't honestly think that was that bad. I honestly didn't think, I thought his Russian accent was okay, it was decent. But
I love Quicksilver, but it was in a different movie. It was called
Exactly, it was in a different movie. But yeah, I thought Age of Ultron was a great sequel to the Avengers. I don't think it's better than the first movie, but I thought it was a great sequel nonetheless, and it was honestly awesome. So I loved Age of Ultron. I think it's the most unappreciated movie of the year.
Okay, now I can see where you're coming from, because the first time I saw it, I was like, you know what? I possibly could give this like a 4.5 out of 5. I actually pretty enjoyed it, but like the second time I watched it, I'm like, okay, now I see the flaws.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a double look.
Yeah, sometimes it takes 2 times to watch a movie.
Yeah,
so you can fully understand it.
That was me with Superman Returns.
And
I did watch the film again. I still stand by my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I did watch the film for a second time just to see if that would happen, but I still stand by my opinion. It still was the same after I watched it.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, I really didn't. I didn't think it was that good, but I guess I kind of have to see it again.
Yeah.
What were the other categories? Just to briefly talk about.
Let's see. There was best scene of the year.
Best scene, no
Okay.
doubt about it. The last 30 minutes to Mad Max Fury Road.
Okay,
No,
okay.
yeah.
Let me say this. Let me say this. That's okay. We're talking. Okay, I want to illustrate something. Is there a category for best fighting scene?
No.
There is best action scene of the year.
Okay, the best action scene of the year. Okay, I want to make another category like the best fighting scene. Just have like a good guy versus a bad guy, or like anything, or like anything else. One person versus the other.
Mhm.
The best action scene I would have to say, even though I love Mad Max Fury Road, the best action scene is DiCaprio versus the bear.
Yeah.
Oh, for me, that's the overall best scene of the year.
Yeah, that is the overall best scene of the
I
year.
still haven't
That
seen Revenant,
and
so I can't really argue against you guys because I still haven't seen the film yet. But
I'm
I'll let
still
you
trying to
talk
figure out
first.
how they did that scene. I don't know how that was possible.
CGI.
Motion,
Still,
I think
no,
wasn't
it
it like
was-
motion capture where like there was like this
No.
one guy who carried
No,
him up,
this-
carried him and dragged him around.
I don't know
guess?
how they did it, but I read it. Judy the Bear. That's what they called it.
Okay, Judy the bear. Judy the bear. I guess it's like
Oh, is he fucking doing this shit to me again? God damn this.
Yep.
I hope everyone's enjoying this, and hopefully everyone will.
Okay, best quote. Do you have a best quote of the year?
Okay.
Oh, you're my favorite.
I know you guys. I know you're gonna kill me, Alex. But
Let me go. No, hold on. Let me guess. What a
No.
day. What a lovely day.
No, that's not
no,
my favorite quote.
No, it's my name is Max, and my world is fire and blood. That's honestly
one of
my
my
favorite.
one of my
Not
favorite.
just saying it because it's
Okay.
from my favorite movie of the year.
Okay,
but
one of
honestly, it was just such an awesome quote and such an awesome way to start the movie. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got two quotes. One is "In Your Face, Neil Armstrong."
Yes,
Martian.
that was great.
And then the other one is "If I'm gonna die historic on the Fury Road." That's
That
it.
was a great one too.
And so, Bridge of Spies, another one. Would it help?
Okay, that was funny. I remember.
Or from
Max Riley's was so
I'm trying
good.
to think. There was
That
another
was Parker, actually.
or from Inside Out. Hey, think positive. Sure, okay. I'm surely you'll get lost in there.
Oh my God! I just forgot about a quote from Inside Out.
Yeah.
Congratulations, San Francisco! You ruined pizza. First the Hawaiians, and now.
I think this quote will be sort of a spoiler for Inside Out. I don't know if it will be, but like when Bing Bong is like, "Take her to the moon for me." I thought that was another great quote.
Bing bong.
Mm.
Bing Bong. All right, what else was there?
I think you came in at ensemble cast.
Ensemble cast.
Best
I'll
ensemble
say
cast.
Straight Outta Compton, honestly. Straight Outta Compton had a great ensemble cast, so I'll say Straight Outta Compton.
Okay. For best ensemble cast would either have to be The Hateful Eight or Star Wars.
That's right. Nope, never mind. Hateful Eight, definitely. I just saw that last night. Oh my, that was awesome.
And also I'm gonna say a little thing about if everyone's online with me here, because the thing about Jennifer Lawrence is that she wanted to join in the project, but she wasn't able to. Because I was like thinking, you know what, she should have joined the part because she gets hanged at the end.
Oh God.
Just only teasing, guys.
I know. But yeah, speaking of Jennifer Jason Leigh was incredible in that
Jennifer
movie.
Jason Leigh was good.
As the prisoner.
What a best supporting actress for Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Yeah, I think she's gonna.
That's my pick, honestly. She was incredible in that movie.
Yeah. Man.
Okay.
There's a lot of good movies this year and a lot of shitty movies. So.
Oh, we're gonna get to that in a little bit.
We'll get to that.
If this goddamn fucking thing keeps skipping on me again, I swear to God, I'm gonna take a sledgehammer to this fucking tower.
Yeah, treat it like it's Paul Blart.
Oh,
Smack
what
it
was
with
Speaking of
muscles.
Paul Blart, can we please move on to the worst?
Yes.
Worst
Oh,
category.
Jesus Christ. Oh,
Please move on to the worst category.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I personally didn't go over my best, but okay.
Real quick before we get into like worst. My best supporting actor, I don't know who I really would choose.
Sylvester
But
Stallone.
wait,
Okay,
what?
he said Sylvester Stallone.
I haven't seen Creed yet, so I can't choose
Oh my
Sylvester
God.
Stallone.
Okay, so what are you saying?
Let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm looking back at all the films I saw this year.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Oh, right. I just remembered. I know. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, quit talking about it." I'm sorry, Nicholas Hoult from Mad Max Fury Road. He was
Here's-
That was one of my honorable
No, I
mentions.
just want to say, yeah, Nicholas Hoult is really good, and I like him. But here's my 3 best supporting actors that I really want to get, like, nominated, but I really liked. Idris Elba for Beasts of No Nation.
real good.
Sylvester Stallone in Creed, and Mark Rylance in Bridge of Spies.
Sweet.
All phenomenal performances.
All right, let's get on to the worst films category. Starting with, oh boy, Jerome, can you please explain this first one for me? 2015 Foxcatcher of the Year.
The Foxcatcher of the Year. Now,
I'm in
last
the
year,
room. I know what he's about to say.
Last year, I saw a movie called Foxcatcher. It was critically praised. It was Oscar galore, and I saw it. It bore the everlasting fucking shit out of me. So I thought maybe I should create an award for this. And what that award is basically the hugely critically acclaimed Oscar praised film that bore the everlasting fucking shit out of me. And no other film did this than Sicario. This movie fucking bored me. It was worse than Enemy.
Yeah.
Other than the first 10 minutes and the last scene, this movie, I'd rather see fucking grub worms eat.
Well, what's a little something interesting about Enemy is that there was a tarantula, a giant-ass tarantula in the movie.
Pretentious, metaphoric, art house bullshit. So we are supposed to understand, but if you don't, you just didn't get it. Well, fuck you, pretentious hipster douchebags. Sicario is boring as fuck. That's easily my pick of the year.
Boring as fuck.
It is.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I feel awkward now.
No,
Why
I
is
didn't really
Why is
see
that?
any.
Because Sicario is my number 10 on my best list.
Oh, God, that movie bored my fucking balls off.
All right,
No.
for me, my Foxcatcher of the Year, this one might be a little bit of a surprise, although I don't know if anybody has seen it yet.
I never even heard of it.
I don't think Jerome's even heard of it.
No.
It's called Suffragette.
Huh?
Oh wait, I don't know what that is either, but I
Wait,
know what the title is.
Isn't that movie with Meryl Streep and...
This is Meryl Streep and
Yes.
Harry Bonham Carter. And
Helena Bonham Carter. That's if Johnny Depp had a sex change operation.
who else is in that?
Yeah,
Meryl
No,
Streep.
that was no, I don't know. I don't know.
But it's about
sorry.
it's about women's rights. Now I understand it's a huge topic, and this was a huge historical piece.
If this was directed by Anita Sarkeesian, oh god.
This movie was just so
Perfect.
fucking boring.
Yeah.
It was boring. It was
Oh.
boring.
I do have a runner-up for Foxcatcher of the Year. Brooklyn.
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 I'm your facts guy. There's a good more. I'm your facts guy.
So yeah, that's easily my pick. What about you guys?
Okay, so necessarily, I didn't see any movies that can be nominated for, Foxcatcher of the Year, but this movie was also terrible, and it had, like, Oscar buzz written all over it, but I know all of you didn't see it. It's on my dishonorable mentions. Serena.
I did not. Oh man, I
Didn't even bother.
Yeah,
I didn't even bother. It's boring as shit. It has Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence in it. Okay.
You want to? I guess we'll move on to.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Probably my favorite new category, the biggest guilty pleasure movie.
Oh, I got it. I know mine.
Okay, I got mine. Hey, Jerome, you ready to say it at the same time?
Is it? Yeah.
3,
One,
2,
two,
1.
Chocolate
San
with sprinkles.
Andreas.
San Andreas.
Oh man, that's not what I was gonna say.
Oh my God! Seriously, this car when it was like falling over, it's like fucking dice. Like
It
look
looked
at
like
this
a
phone. It was like boom, boom, boom.
It looked like a domino that was filled with cement. My nephew Kayla and I saw this. We looked at each other and we busted out laughing.
Yeah, it looked like a domino.
It looked like like basically like in my review when I did this, I kind of took it seriously, but I was like, you know what? I kind of turned my brain off. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Treat it like a Chuck Norris movie or
It's
like
a decent, silly disaster movie. It's better than most disaster films. It's better than 2012 and Into the Storm, honestly.
End of the Storm is one of the worst Tom Cruise
Into the
movies ever.
Storm.
Or one of
For
the
me,
worst.
my guilty pleasure is American Ultra.
American Ultra.
That was the one with Kristen Stewart and Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, that piece of shit.
I think it's a guilty pleasure. I'll be honest.
I really liked it, honestly, so.
Oh god.
I really enjoyed it.
Wait, guys, hold on.
My guilty pleasure. I don't know if you guys are gonna really count this, but it was a TV movie. But man, did I have so much fun! This is the third movie in the series.
Sharknado.
Shark.
Sharknado. Oh hell no. Okay, now before you talk about Sharknado, oh hell no. What was Alex's guilty pleasure movie? It was American.
That's right.
It had to be done.
Okay,
Yeah.
man. Sharknado 3 is one of the most bizarre films you will ever see, but in a good way. Chris Jericho gets eaten by a shark in the film. Come on now.
Oh, dude, I saw that on Sci-Fi. It's like that guy from
God damn.
I was like that guy from Malcolm in the Middle, I guess.
Yeah, Frankie Muniz
It was like he was like trying to grab on the lever, but like the sharks keep eating his legs, and then his arms.
I mean,
his arms.
they fight sharks in space. Come on now, they know what they're making here.
NASA is trying to. It's trying
Okay.
a freaking laser chainsaw. Star
A
Wars
laser
should have that in their
chainsaw.
movie.
Man, what's next? We're gonna have sharks with stinking lasers on them. That's an Austin Powers
Shark-
reference, but
Freaking shark with freaking laser beams on top of their heads.
yeah, that's my guilty pleasure
my
of the year.
God.
Sharknado 3.
Oh hell no.
Oh hell no.
Sharknado 3. Oh hell no.
Yeah,
That's
Will
what it was
Smith
called.
Will Smith should come in there and make a cameo and say, "Oh hell no."
Exactly. All right, next one.
Jerome, you still there?
His internet, I think it crashed again, but maybe.
But okay. Next up, I think me and Jerome are gonna have the same on this one. Worst scene of the year.
I know mine.
Peacock scene.
It's not a peacock, it's a crane.
Yeah, I
Fine.
know. Yeah, I know.
My worst scene of the year. It comes from my worst film of the year. It's the part
Human
where we
Centipede
get
3?
Centipede. It's my worst scene of the year. It's when we get to the actual human centipede part of the movie.
Oh god.
No,
I almost
didn't
blew up
see the
during
human
this
centipede.
scene. I did.
Okay.
I had to
Ethan's
take
great.
a 5-minute break because of this scene. I couldn't believe what I just saw. I'm like, this is what they consider a film. They consider this a movie. I'm not gonna talk about it any further. That's my worst scene of the year, the human centipede scene.
Now, I didn't. Now, as much as I hate all of these movies, the worst. I don't know. Probably the worst scene in the movie. I guess would either have to be the climax in Four Stick,
Oh,
or the probably the How to Catch a Predator and Knock Knock.
oh,
Chocolate with sprinkles!
My favorite.
I hated Fantastic Four, and I hate that third act.
Hey, Austin. Chocolate with sprinkles.
I think he can't even hear us.
He's laughing. He's laughing.
The monster's gonna come and get ya.
Too funny.
It's his guilty pleasure of the year so far.
Yeah, I know.
For some reason.
Good for him. Good for him. You know, I may
Yeah,
hate
good for
the
him.
film with the burning passion, but good for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
Worst scene of the year for me, hands down, is the crane scene from
Oh, that was bad.
Lord-Ass 2.
That was bad. That was bad.
You have a guy playing a piano, you have a crane, and you have a fat guy.
Mix it all together, you get the worst scene of the year.
Possibly go wrong. Everything. The crane attacks Paul Blart. The music is still playing, and he's just no. The piano player's not doing a thing about it. He's just still playing the music.
I know, right? He's just sitting there playing the piano, and he's doing nothing about it. And his crane's whipping his butt, and it's awful to watch.
And then after the fight scene, Kevin James was like, "Thanks," and then the piano guy's like,
He's like, come on, get off her ass.
And
Help
doesn't
the
he
guy.
run into a door literally at the next moment?
He's getting beaten to death by a fucking bird.
But yeah, I can definitely see why that's your worst scene of the year. And for
I
you,
thought the worst scene of the year was for Alex was going to be like that that opera scene in Paul Blart, and for the Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, God.
that was
That was
bad too.
stupid.
Yeah, it was stupid, but
That
not.
was just stupid. But the crane scene.
Hey, Trey Money, we're talking about the worst scene of the year.
Oh my god, I fucking hate my goddamn computer. I really do.
All right, worst
It
scene
just
of the year.
showed. Okay, everything just crashed on me again, and then it said the call ended.
Well, it's not ended. We're still here.
We're
I
still
don't
here.
get it. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna get my composer back. All right.
All right. I think
worst
you know
scene of the
the worst
year?
scene of the year.
Oh, there's many of them. First of all, you have the lesbian scene in Hot for Shit.
Oh yeah.
You have Josh Gad in Pixels acting as a military. You got the ending to Pixels with the fucking Cuber babies.
And Jerome, before you forget this, the human centipede scene.
No, for me, nothing tops this. Nothing tops this scene from this fucking movie. The four corner scene in Vacation.
Explain.
Okay, so you got retarded dad and fucking sexy ass but slutty ass mother who want to have sex on the four corner sequence of all places. You know, the area between Arizona and New Mexico and so on. And once they get there, they're starting to bang each other, and all of a sudden, you see a bunch of naked fucking, like, mountain people and nasty-ass other
Old
people, old people who are in line who want to have sex on that area as well. I'm not kidding. And then all cops from each one of their own states show up, stereotypical races up the ass, and they threaten to arrest just these couple, the mother and the father, because everyone just ran away and disappeared so frequently. And then the cops end up fucking arguing with each other on who gets the rights to take them to downtown jail, and they're pointing the guns at each other and in their mouths, and they're all laying down and shit. I'm just like, this is fucking retarded. Hands down, the worst scene, the four corner sequence.
Yeah, that's bad, but it's not as bad as watching people being face to butt with each other.
No. At least with that, they don't actually show nothing.
What about a fat guy getting beaten to death by a bird?
Fat guy getting beaten to death.
Oh my God! You know what? One of the police officers in the four corner scene.
Michael Pena.
Was Michael Pena?
Oh yeah, the new from New Mexico. Like I said, racist stereotype.
Okay. Not only is Michael Pena is one of the cops, but if you haven't heard of this, Tim Heidecker who is part of the Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie, which is one of the worst comedies ever.
Fuck that bullshit.
He's in there.
Fuck the show and fuck the movie. They're both garbage. Those guys are about as funny as cancer.
Like Jerome.
No, fuck them.
Jerome,
them.
you
They're
say
not
some
funny.
messed up things, but that must be the most messed up
No,
thing I've
they're not
ever
funny.
heard
They
you say
kill
in
it.
my life.
They kill comedy. Those two guys are horrible.
Are they as
Jason
bad as
Bateman
Jason
and Eric
Bateman and Seltzer?
No, those two killed comedy.
I just
They did.
ignore them. They're just
Alright,
like,
what's next?
"Eh."
No,
Next up.
I take that back. Adam Sandler is the comedy what cancer is the comedy. Moving on.
There we go. Okay, next up we got worst ensemble cast.
Worst ensemble
I
cast.
know Jerome's pick. I know it.
I know my pick.
My runners-up are Bitch, Perfect 2,
Mhm.
not Pitch.
Oh, I thought that
Bitch.
was actually going to be your pick. Okay.
No, that's runners-up. And Aloha. My winners is a tie. It's Vacation and Pixels.
Yeah. The ensemble cast.
Ensemble
two-
cast.
Great.
Mine,
50
Mine's
Shades of
left
Grey.
wrong.
I'm sorry.
my worst ensemble cast is Pixels.
Amen.
My worst ensemble cast would either have to be the characters in Unfriended and the Four Stick group.
Fantastic Four. So that's another good one.
We'll mention that in a little bit. I'll bet.
Mhm.
My worst is 50 Shades of Grey. I'll be honest. 50 Shades of Grey. Although I
I'm
will
sorry.
admit, Dakota Johnson is very nice to look at.
Yeah, but her name in the movie is Anastasia
Anastasia
Steele. Pull
And
her
the
name
dude-
off the ass.
And the dude's name is Christian Grey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
leave it at that. But the book was a bestseller. It's Twilight fan fiction. We know that. But
You made it under
That she wrote
Blackberry.
under-
best cast you can
Blackberry.
come up with.
Yeah.
A popular book, and this is the best cast you can come up with.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Stupid.
Pathetic.
I think there's a reason why, because nobody wanted to be associated with this.
Mm-hmm.
And just so you know, I made a 30-minute rant on it. Check it out. Anyways, I should have
Yeah,
made a
it's not
30-minute
amazing.
rant. I should have made a 30-minute rant on Mockingjay Part 2, but that's a different story.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot about one.
What?
Worst ensemble cast, Aloha.
I mentioned that in my runner. That's
That's
my
right.
runners up.
I didn't see Aloha, but I can imagine it being
I could
You
imagine.
have frickin' Emma Stone as a Asian. She's
Vietnamese.
supposed to be Asian.
She's supposed to be Asian.
I'll tell you what, she was a
Is
hot as
that
fuck
being
Asian.
Exactly.
Dude, I would eat. Man, she's so high. I would eat sushi off her ass cheeks. I really would.
Off her butt cheeks.
I would. God damn it.
The butt juice. All right.
But
Wait,
All right.
see the fucking butt.
Juice. Alright, oh my god.
What's next?
next up, worst ending.
Oh!
Oh, fuck.
I've got mine.
I already got mine too.
Knock knock. The worst.
Thank you. The worst fucking ending.
Wow, looks like Dad had a party.
What?
Credits.
Hey, Eli Roth, don't you ever come across me in person.
Oh boy.
You are
My
emotional.
laptop is so lucky that I didn't take a sledgehammer to it after the ending.
Justin Williams and I swear to God, we watched this like almost in sync because we were like the first to watch this from all the people that we know. We almost walked out like almost halfway through.
I know what scene it was.
Yeah, the pedophile. Yeah, claiming he's a pedophile. Yeah, even in real life, they're 26, 27 years old. Give me a break. Yeah, guilty pleasure, my ass. My runners-up are The Gallows.
And I think my worst ending is probably Hubert Babies.
Don't get me started with that.
Or no.
Mall Cop 2.
Okay.
That's
The
another
ending-
one.
He gets kicked by a
Like
freaking
a
horse.
It was CGI. It
He
was like,
gets kicked
it was
by a
like,
horse.
oh,
It looked like
Are you okay?
It looked like it fucking Superman from Man of Steel punched the shit out of him and he went fucking...
Exactly.
Pixels?
yeah, Henry Cavill was like disguised as a horse and kicked the shit out of Paul Blart.
Pixels and Vacation. Those are my picks.
Okay, Now, these aren't comedies, nor is this an Eli Roth movie, but this is the worst ending I've ever seen, or like the worst ending of the year. The ending to Terminator Genesis.
Oh, the after credit sequence.
The after credit sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically, I already told Alex about this.
Yep.
You know what?
Why
I'm
not?
glad Luke told me this. He told me this because I didn't even know there was a scene after the credits, and he showed me the link, and I watched it. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's
What-
obvious sequel bait. It's obvious sequel bait bullshit. Because here's the thing, knock knock, how bad it was. Pixels, yeah, Vacation, terrible. But like one of the ending that kind of was like, oh my, I was like, you know what, fuck this. I gave Terminator Genesis like a 0.5 because Arnold Schwarzenegger was in it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was the best thing about it.
I
Yeah.
give it a B. I hate
But I was like, as I was like working at the movie theater, I was like, waiting for people to walk out, and then I was like, oh my god, there's an after credit sequence, and then it shows like something that really happening, and there's like this big red thing that is kind of like chaotic or something. It looks kind of like something you see out of Smash Brothers or something, like in the Subspace Emissary or something.
Oh no.
And then at a moment, you see Skynet come up on a hologram, and then it cuts to black, which means Skynet survived the explosion, and then there's going to be a sequel after that. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. Fuck
That was so
movie
yeah.
so hard.
It's pretty much all. It was like that ending to Godzilla, the Roland Emmerich movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, what? Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
No, 2014 was good.
Yeah, that
That
was
was an
debatable.
awesome movie. That was an awesome movie. Okay, moving on from worst ending to
Moving-
the most boring. This
It's
is film-
boring. Okay. This is without question mine.
Yep, same
My
here.
most boring. Absolutely. It made no sense at all. Chris Hemsworth, what the hell were you thinking? My
Thank
word
you.
most
Black Hat.
is Black Hat.
Black Hat, same as mine.
Black
This
Hat.
movie is
Oh my
2
God.
hours and 2 hours and 15 fucking minutes long.
It made no sense.
With no action.
It
Oh,
made
only
zero
a few
sense.
action scenes, a car explosion, and some shootouts. There's nothing really that happens in this film.
Nothing.
No.
Not
And here
a
are my
thing happens with this film.
runner-ups.
Okay.
Runner-ups. Lost River of Shit.
Fant Four Stick.
That was not on mine.
Van Forstick, I agree with that.
Which
That was
is me,
boring as hell,
which is
too.
mine.
Aloha.
Boring.
Aloha. Sicario. Goddamn right.
And
Really?
Point,
a movie you
Point
guys
Break?
didn't see, but I did. Oh my god.
Point Break. And M. Night Shyamalan, a ding-dong bitch.
When you
The
saw
movie-
Point Break, Jerome, what'd you think?
Oh, it's fucking horrible.
Knew it. All right, my pick. For
And
the
the
most
visit.
boring film of the year.
I'm a ding dong.
Okay, sure. This movie is only an hour and 17 minutes. This is the slowest hour and 17 minutes of my life. The Gallows.
The Gallows, yep.
Oh yeah.
This movie
One
blew me
minute
out of
till
my
a jump
mind.
scare happens.
It's got one of the dumbest twist endings I think I've ever fucking seen
Okay,
in my
like I
life.
said, sure, your movie is 2 hours and 15 minutes, and sure, it does feel like that, but this movie's only an hour and 17 minutes, and it feels like I'm watching a 3-hour movie.
Black
It felt
Hat
like
was
at least 2.5 hours.
But Black Hat was an hour longer, though.
But, man, I was so bored. At least a few, not too many things happened in Black Hat, but at least a few did. Nothing happened in the Gallows. Nothing.
I will say this, though. Even though Black Hat is the most boring film of this year, I already have a pick for the most boring film of the decade, and that is
It's just
Cloud Atlas.
Cloud Aslick.
Cloud Atlas, easily.
Cloud Aslick. You can't handle the true.
Oh, fuck that bullshit.
Okay.
Speaking of bullshit, the worst quote. You already know what I'm going to say.
All right. It is the worst.
Yogurt. All blart.
Yes! Always
Wait,
bet
what'd you
on Blart! Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, what'd he say?
Always bet on Blart!
That's not mine.
That's not mine either.
That's not mine.
That's mine.
Mine
Always-
is chocolate with sprinkles. What the? He's dying.
I I'm sorry, I don't find that shit funny.
Okay, that's the ringtone of the year, people.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Chocolate with sprinkles.
That's
Fuck
my
that movie.
man. Was that dumb?
My
Also
worst
getting
quote.
more enjoyment out of this than anyone else.
Okay, all
My
right.
worst quote of the year is from 50 Shades of Grey. I don't make love.
Make love, I fuck.
Oh, that's bad too.
Oh, the other one is I'm 50 Shades of Fucked Up.
I'm 50 Shades of fucked up.
I forgot about that line.
Okay,
So did I.
people,
It's from the same movie.
people have, like Jeremy Jahns and Chris Stuckman, they have this movie as #1 because it's related to Twilight. But here's the thing, at least this movie had hysterical ass dialogue.
Yeah.
And you get to see, Dakota Johnson's, fine ass in it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Always bet on Blart. That's hands down my worst.
Always bet on Blart. Speaking of Blart, worst character.
Okay, believe it or not, Alex, Paul Blart is not my #1.
Believe it or not, I know.
Shit, I just remembered a line,
I
but
know
it was
President
from
Blart
Point
is,
But
Break.
it's not my #1. My #1. Oh my goodness. I'll say my
number
#1 first.
My,
Mine is the Warden from the Human Centipede 3.
that's one of my honorable mentions.
I couldn't stand this character. This character is it's the most unlikable character I think I've ever seen in my life, honestly.
And he's the doctor from the first movie who was really good in the first movie. In this one, he's unbearable.
Speaking
He's
of Doctor,
unbearable to watch in this movie. He really is. He's by far the worst character of the year. I'm going to let you guys talk now.
Hey, Jerome.
President Lardass.
Hey, Jerome.
Yes.
Speaking of Doctor, you know what I'm referring to?
Yeah, I think so. Is it Fan Four Stick?
Dr. fucking Doom.
Wait, what did they call? He's like, no, it's just Doom. What the fuck?
Doom.
Okay, that's another bad line.
Oh, they had a crowbar in that shit.
I call him. Oh my god, I created a funny nickname from him.
Oh, no, I know what he is. He's Ermac and the Mummy combined together.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. But he doesn't have, like, those force powers that Ermac has.
Yeah. But I'm just saying the way he looks.
I call him the
If Ermac
green.
was a Fan Force Stick, it would make a lot more sense, and it would be
I call him the
better.
Green Iron Turd. Here are my runners up. Okay, ready? Anastasia Steele for 50 Shades of Bullshit.
Yeah, because he's
Bella reincarnated.
The Warden in Human Centipede 3.
Oh, there you go.
Pancake, Unfinished Business.
Oh my God.
Pancake.
I know what you're gonna say.
Alex, this is, I think you forgot this guy. Ludlow, played by Josh Gad in Pixels. Kevin Griswold, a.k.a. Rosemary's Baby in Vacation.
I thought that was gonna be your worst.
No. My runner-up is Lardass. The worst one, the worst fucking one! The knock-knock bitches! Seriously, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't care who gets offended. Fuck these two cunts. There you go.
baby.
Moving on. There you go. Eli Roth, you are garbage.
What? You are garbage.
You are garbage.
You're
God,
ass. Anyways,
Moving
Hey,
on.
you want to see a great Inferno? How about I stick a...
What's that?
Lardass is my runner-up.
Paul Blart's my worst. Lardass is my worst.
oh wait, Jerome. Were there another from worst quote of the year? Was there any terrible dialogue that we want to point out from Point Break? The shit that Bodhi says, it's like
Oh,
one of the dumbest
not only
lines.
that, but the...
He says like, if we die, we won't be able to continue.
like,
I wouldn't know.
shit.
It's like say something about like a YouTube video or something. It's like if a YouTube video is uploaded and a tree's fall down, does it still mean it happened? That's the shit he says. I'm not lying.
That.
That's
But
like me
it's
saying, if I bang the hot chick, but the hot chick says we never bang, doesn't mean that we still bang. Moving on.
Moving on.
Worst animated movie.
I can't think of
Worst
one.
animated movie.
I can. Minions. That's my pick.
It's a disappointment. Oh yeah.
Worst animated film. Well, I disagree with Jerome, but
Mm-hmm.
hey,
it's not as bad as fucking the Nut Job or the Legend of Oz movie.
Strange
I'd rather
Magic.
watch a nut,
Okay.
not
I'll have one. I
Because
honestly
it's
don't.
more tolerable.
I didn't see Strange Magic or Home, so
Yeah, I didn't see Strange Magic, but I heard Lucas hated it. So
Oh man, I gotta watch
I
it.
heard all their bosses hated it. So
Yeah.
all right, next one.
The worst genre of the year. This is easy.
comedy.
Or horror.
Comedy, and my runner-up is horror.
It's a tie.
horror.
Comedy and horror.
Yeah, comedy was like Adam Sandler's Cancer, and horror was a big whore.
Exactly.
It was a bitch.
Oh no, what's the next one? Oh!
Worst comedy.
Worst comedy? No.
What's the
No one
name?
reminds what the worst comedy is. It's Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
All Blart Mall Cop 2.
Mark up to it's not
The
my
most
worst comedy.
unnecessary sequel ever.
No, it is the most unnecessary sequel ever made.
I thought
Ever
it was
made.
going to turn
It's
two,
worse. I'll be on record for this. It is worse than Caddyshack 2.
No, it's way worse than Caddyshack 2.
No, it might be worse than Son of the Mask.
Yeah, no, it is. No,
Yeah.
it is.
And yeah, I still didn't hate it as much as you guys.
Oh my god. Luke, do I have to show you my ass scars that the movie gave me from fucking me up the butt?
Okay.
What the-
No, but I can show you my ass
Okay,
scars
look.
that I got from watching Fantastic Four, but not right now.
That was
Um,
speaking of
Gotcha.
horrors, let's talk about the worst horror film of the year. Now, I have two runners up.
In my mind, the worst horror film of the year.
Human Centipede
Wait,
3.
No, Human Centipede 3 I do not consider a horror film. That is
Are we
not a
still-
horror film.
We still talking about comedies or no?
We're talking about horror now.
Oh, we are?
Paranormal Activity: The Ghost Dimension.
That's one of my
bad.
honorable mentions, and that
The
movie
Gallows.
was fucking hilarious.
That's bad, but my worst is even worse than all of your guys'. It's The
The
Gallows.
Gallows.
No, it's not worse than mine. I'll bet you $100.
What's yours?
The Visit.
The Visit. We have the same one.
One of
We
the
have the same
stupidest
one.
fucking
The
movies
Visit.
I've ever seen.
Listen, The Gallows is
Visit.
one of the dumbest films you will ever see. in your
Oh,
life.
and The Visit isn't? Nothing makes sense in The Visit.
At least in
Oh
the
yeah, Grandpa shits his pants.
I liked it.
That movie is
know.
garbage. I predicted what the twist was when they
Wait.
first showed the grandparents.
I predicted it like 11
I
minutes
think
in.
everybody did.
And also the best.
At least you guys
Dude,
were able to
listen to
predict.
me. The best
At
part of
least
the movie.
Your guys' twist wasn't dumb as can be.
Okay,
Oh, don't even give me-
when the best part of the movie is the grandpa shitting his pants in the Visit.
Why? Because Luke Nukem made that face, and I swear he makes the funniest face. Oh, speaking of worst characters of the year, Skittles. Fucking Skittles.
Skittles!
The Visit.
Lil John Cena.
The
No,
fucking lord ass rapper kid. How is this movie
let me say,
enjoyable?
but let me say this real quick. Everyone is like, why are you hating on him just because he's a rapper? No, that's his whole character.
That's his whole character, and he does it more than once. Dude, Luke, you, me, and Gary went into details over everything. You know the funny thing is, people tried to reply to us.
But
They
didn't.
failed.
So,
They failed.
Didn't. They didn't give reasons why they liked it. Well,
No.
other than the fact that they're like,
Unlike we-
I didn't see the trailer, coming up with excuses like that.
Dude, we went over details over everything, explaining how this movie.
I went to detail why The Gallows is the worst horror film of the year
I
because
agree.
It is. It's my runner-up.
It is the worst. The Gallows is the worst.
high five on that one. We both agree.
That's right.
That's right.
Pfeiffer, Reese, Pfeiffer, John, Kyle, whatever her name is, Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
That's all the dialogue.
Yeah.
Guess what?
And then you got the main character. I'll
The main
agree on
character
Austin.
are the
Austin
actual
pointed this
actors.
out. Speaking of Austin pointed this out in his review. The main dude's face the entire time. Like his
It's
computer.
more like this.
Like,
I love
what?
But here's the thing: they're
Yeah,
both
it's like
found footage
confused
films.
face.
Looks like this.
But yeah, and Jerkface. I don't even want to call him by his character, Jerkface. I'm calling him
Okay,
Jerkface
I'll
because that's
give
all he
one-
is in this movie.
I will give you one positive about the Gallows that The Visit does not have. Is that in the Gallows you can't stand the characters and they all die. In The Visit they don't.
And in the like I guess only one character lives. I guess in the Gallows it was Pfeiffer.
Well, it was it is because of that double twist and
It's
because
of that twist.
Okay,
Charlie's Pfeiffer's dad.
next
Oh my
one.
God.
Worst drama.
Worst drama.
Okay,
War
come on.
Room.
We all know what this one's
War
going to
Room. Hands down, it's War Room. Next.
Mine is
Drama. I
Shades
don't
of
even
Grey.
know if I have a
50
worst drama.
Shades of Grey is my runner-up, Alex.
50 Shades of Grey.
My number one is Aloha.
Oh, okay.
Does the loft? I'll have a question. Does the loft count as a drama?
No.
Kinda, not really. It's like a
Okay.
mystery.
Okay, it doesn't. All right, that's why I was asking that question.
Yeah.
I don't have one then. If the loft doesn't count, then I don't have one.
Okay, next one is worst action movie.
Oh, go down my mind.
Terminator Genesis.
The Gunman.
Okay, worst action movie I can think of is the remake to Point Break.
That is my
I
that is
hated everything in that
So
movie.
copy.
I hated the characters in them. I hated their freaking
Dude.
line delivery. I hated everything they did to that movie.
Look,
I hated the
I have
script.
a tie. I have a tie, and it's Point Break is one of them.
Ugh.
The
Mine?
other one, I can't believe no one hasn't mentioned this. Taken 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
take it.
I was gonna say that, but I was like, oh, Taken 3. You're gonna get the best editing to that, worst editing to that.
Speaking of
Zoom
that,
in
that is the next category, is worst editing. And my pick
Taken
is
3.
My
Taken
pick
3.
is- okay, with the Gunman, the reason I picked the Gunman over the Taken 3 as the worst action film, because here's the thing, that it has the same styling as Taken 3 with the editing and stuff, and this is by the same guy who made the first Taken, the Gunman.
That
Yeah.
makes no sense.
How
How do you go from
does
a
he
good
go
movie
from
to a shitty
that
movie?
to this?
You know what that reminds me? What's that guy's name who made Leon the Professional and
Luc
Uh,
Besson.
okay.
Oh, look at me. I'm Sean
Okay.
Penn. I have muscles.
Okay, he did the movie District B13. He wrote the screenplay for that, and he also wrote the screenplay for Brick Mansions, the remake. How is that possible?
Exactly. Yeah, well, Sean Penn was the only good thing about the Gunman.
Oh, look at me. I'm Sean Penn. I have
I have
muscles.
muscles.
Yay.
Who gave
My-
that son of
my
a bitch
other-
his green card?
The
My other
worst
runner-
editing, I gotta agree with Jerome. As bad as the editing wasn't in the Gunman, Taken 3 takes
Taken 3 easily.
Taken
My
3
other-
has.
It takes
well,
11.
It's for me. It's 2 categories. It's worst cinematography and worst editing. Taken 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God. Worst cinematography. Taken 3 as well.
Worst cinematography, Taken 3. And also, the editing in Taken 3. It takes 11 shots to get Liam Neeson to crawl over a fence. It's like, done.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to mention. I forgot to mention this for worst action films. I have a couple other runners up. Hitman, Agent 47, and Transporter Refueled.
I forgot about it.
You saw Transport Refueled? Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, I forgot about Hitman.
What about Insurgent?
I don't even think that's an action movie, to be honest with you.
That's more like a YA abortion, like Hunger
Like, what
Games.
the hell is this?
Yeah, you don't
Oh,
know
another
that.
honorable mention. I mean, dishonorable mention I have for worst action film. I'm surprised you guys haven't mentioned this. Black Hat.
That's not an action movie.
It was kind of it was kind of like a
That
suspense
was
drama.
not
or
an
something.
action movie.
It was a boring movie.
It
Not an
wasn't
action
even
movie.
a movie. It was just there.
It was just there.
Oh,
Worst, nominees for worst action movie: Mockingjay Part 2.
Knew you were gonna say that.
oh, it rips off the Descent and Killing Floor. I'm just gonna move on from that. Worst, oh boy, Luke Nukem's gonna get some vengeance for us, Alex, from last year. Worst visual effects.
Vampire
Everybody-
Kid.
Okay, my runners-up are Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension. It has toxic love in that movie. And I saw this yesterday. Pan.
Oh, man.
Those fucking Neverbirds. Holy shit.
My pick for the worst. Now remember, I don't hate this movie, but the visuals were garbage.
God.
Fantastic Four.
Dude,
Fantastic
Four stick.
okay, like I said, the only thing I liked about that movie was the thing.
He was a monster.
Because he didn't look like an orange turd, like the Tim Story version. However,
he looked like a CGI. He looked like a CGI orange turd in this movie.
No, I don't want to say orange turd. He looked somewhat like a moth monster. Flame on, yeah.
And the visuals in the movie were awful.
This is gonna be interesting.
Oh.
Next one, we have Overrated and Overappreciated. Overrated is a film that got decent to good praise, but you thought it sucked major ass, and Overappreciated is a film that did so well at the box office, but it didn't deserve it.
Overrated. Now, I like this.
Hey, Alex, you want to tell us what your most overrated movie is?
Yes, Inherent Vice.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Inherent Vice?
Yeah, Inherent Vice.
That came out last year.
No,
But-
yeah, I think it had a limited release in 2014.
Oh.
Yeah, limited release, but it still came out this year.
And terrified. That should have been nominated for Best Picture.
Get the fuck
That
out of here.
Good comedy. No, it's
That
not.
movie was so overrated. I'm sorry. I did not
No,
like
it was. I'm sorry. What's his name? Paul Thomas Anderson.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Paul W.S. Is it Paul W.S. Anderson?
No, that's the wise ass. That's the one who does the Resident Evil shit. No, Paul Thomas Anderson. He did There Will Be Blood. Boogie Nights, my favorite movie of his.
Oh, I love Boogie Nights.
Dude, his films recently have been boring as fuck.
Love Boogie Nights. It's one of my favorite movies ever.
It's pretty funny that didn't get nominated, but the full Monty did. Oh, for most overrated, oh boy.
My pick for most overrated. Now, I like this movie. This was a really good horror film, but it gets overpraised way too much, and that's It Follows.
That's one of my honorable mentions.
Okay.
It got way too overpraised. I'm like, it's really good, but it's nothing special.
Okay.
No, I don't
Now-
think it was special at all. Go ahead, Luke.
People, you know what I'm gonna say. But I have to come out and say it. The most overrated movie of the year, without question, is Mockingjay Part 2.
The movie sucks so much, I want to shoot that bird out of the sky if I was playing Duck Hunt.
Yeah, shoot a mockingbird out of the sky. Oh my god! And there was like this picture that I made before the movie was even released, and I sent this to Jerome.
It cracked me up.
Let me see if I can find it, but you guys keep
Okay.
talking.
I guess you say dishonorable, but here we go. It Follows, Unfriended,
I hated that movie.
The Visit,
Oh, Unfriended.
and these two, oh boy, I'm going to get some hate for this, but I love it. You can suck on my balls because they're dry and salty. I have Sicario, and Alex, I know this, Me and Earl and the Dying Girl.
Yes, we know you liked it last year. It was called
The Fault in Our Stars.
Fault in Our Stars, yeah.
Love that movie. Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, a pretentious Wes Anderson film. That's how it came up to me. However, this easily takes the cake. 65% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Give me a fucking break. This is one of the worst films I've ever seen. Bitch Perfect 2.
2.
Ooh.
Bitch! Perfect 2.
Get it?
And you know the funny thing is, for my most overappreciated, my one runner-up is 50 Shades of Bullshit.
50 Shades of Grey wasn't overrated. It's just
No,
that
it was overpraised in terms like it made so much money, but it fucking sucked.
It
Are we
However,
talking about overpraised now?
huh?
Are we talking about overpraised now?
Well, no, overrated, and there's overrated / overpraised, and then there's overappreciated, where a film made so much money at the box office, yet it didn't deserve to because it sucks so much. My runner-up for that is 50 Shades of Bullshit. My number one for that one is also Bitch Perfect 2.
Perfect 2.
How the
That's
fuck
mine
did
as
this
well.
movie made 25 to 30 more million than Fury Road on the opening weekend? Yeah, no,
reason I picked this, the reason I picked Pitch Perfect 2, it had to come out the same weekend and beat the movie that I love so much.
That is a slap in the face.
That was a slap to the face of me as a film lover that beat that at the box office.
I guess we
didn't. Pitch Perfect gave a bitch slap to Fury, like, haha, George Miller.
I guess we didn't like it because we're men, and men don't like that kind of
stuff.
We like Transformers and Terminator genitals. No.
Okay, that was funny.
That was pretty good.
Terminator genitals, that's a new nickname for that.
Or genocide, or genishit, I guess.
No, genitals. That was
genitals.
That's poetry in motion. Yeah, look, now he's come up with good things. He makes the funniest fucking faces, I swear. Don't believe me? Watch his worst stuff and watch the scene when he opens up his mouth and still bottle that. I was dying.
It was like at the 58-second mark.
I was fucking losing when I saw that. Speaking of losing it, let's talk about the biggest disappointment, shall we?
Wait, hold on a minute.
Oh wait, you didn't give out yours. I'm sorry.
I didn't get my most overappreciated film.
Well, fuck my ass and call me Charlie. Go ahead, your turn.
And you're probably gonna hate me for it, but it is Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, I know. I'm aware. I'm aware of that.
Mad Max Fury Road.
But guess what?
How do people think this is better than Star Wars?
Hey, guess what? No. Listen to me.
Mad Max was an
listen to me.
Cinema.
Listen to me. People are like saying Star Wars is automatically their #1 movie. So it happened to Jeremy Johnson, it happened to Chris Stuckman, it happened to multiple people around the world. People automatically, it's like, you know what? Fury Road was good, but Star Wars is amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason Star Wars is their #1 is because they had the most fun. No, it's about the best movie of the year. Mad Max was the darn best movie of the year.
It's because of you know.
Sorry,
I don't hate Star Wars because I love Star Wars. I love Episode 7.
Me too.
I really do love Episode 7, but it's like, but you know, it's especially because you know. I don't like really just, you know, I don't like automatically rate it #1 because it's like a fanboy thing. Because, you know,
that's true.
I don't really give in to fanboyism because I'm not like, oh, Hunger Games is going to be #1 in my best list.
Well, in that case, Age of Ultron and Spectre would be in my top 5.
Yeah. If
that was the case, I would put
that was the case.
Spectre's my #1 like it did with Skyfall.
But like, I'm the type of guy that every once in a while I go in and I was like, okay, if I go see a movie, I want to see something new. I want to see something that I've never seen before, and not like an action movie where all it is like Taken 3 bullshit or Transporter Refueled type of level of dumbness.
Oh my god.
But like this movie came out but like as soon as I looked at it, because you know I don't give a shit about Rotten Tomatoes. Like I looked at it, I was like, oh shit, 100%. Oh my god. People seem to like this. And
I think right now it's like 97 or 98.
Yeah, so I'll go in and watch it, and I'm like, holy shit, this is the greatest action movie I've ever seen. Not because I turned off my brain. It's because everything that I ever wished for was on the screen.
Because it had great characters, great character moments, put together action for once. For once. And
I get what you're saying, Alex, by saying it's overappreciated. I get it a lot like I hate some movies that are overappreciated as shit.
Hey, me too. Hey, look at me. Hey,
Hunger Games,
I can't stand
Lion King, Boyhood.
Like me with a history of violence.
I can't stand Titanic, so I can see where you're coming from, Alex.
Hey, Alex, you hate Titanic, right?
Yes, I do.
So we all agree.
I fucking hate Blade Runner. I hate American Beauty, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Every fucking
Boyhood.
I don't hate Boyhood. I don't know what you're talking
about.
I do. I know he does. Every Woody Allen movie.
Oh fuck Woody Allen.
The creepy daughter.
So I can see where you're coming from. So don't look at this as I'm bashing you or anything. I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. I'm just trying to explain why I think it's such why I think it's better than Star Wars and why it's such an achievement. That's all I'm trying to do.
You know,
Okay,
Star Wars had incredible visual effects. It really did have like unique, incredible visual effects, and has one of my favorite characters of this year, which was Rey. She was awesome. But I don't, because you know, like I said before, I don't take things to like fanboyism effect, because you know, I wouldn't go in and like see, oh, it's a Quentin Tarantino film. That's obviously going to be number one. It's just that Quentin Tarantino doesn't really like. He has like a certain style of filmmaking that we just all really love, like the same thing that George Miller does when he's making these movies. 1979 has like one of the greatest post-apocalyptic movies ever made, because you know, I'm not only me, I'm the type of guy that loves post-apocalyptic movies. I think about watching Waterworld sometimes.
Waterworld.
Waterworld. Yeah, get Gary to say
Waterworld.
Yeah, get Gary to say Waterworld.
The funny thing is making him say
let's
the
let
word
Alex
smoke.
continue. I think
The most overappreciated.
Okay.
But we get the message. Most overappreciated is Mockingjay Part 2, and most overrated. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Move on.
What? Same thing
Biggest
for multiple.
disappointment.
Oh, okay.
no doubt in my mind.
Same here.
Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Oh.
Here are my runners
Mine's
up.
different. Mine's different. Believe it or not.
3 disappointments. Age of Ultron,
That's one of my runners up.
Spectre,
That's another one.
and Fant 4 Stick.
There's 2 more.
Even though I hated 100% of that movie, I still wanted this movie to be good. I really did.
Here's another.
We all did.
Jupiter Ascending.
Yeah, except for Jack, because he was like, I knew it sucked.
Jupiter Ascending. I was really looking forward to that. It was supposed to come out last year.
Because, you know, it's made by the same guys that made Cloud Atlas.
It was supposed to come out
It's way fucking better than Cloud Atlas. I'll say that right now.
Yeah, at least
it is.
Man, Wachowskis, where have you gone? You made one of the greatest films ever put to screen, and it's called The Matrix. And what have you done lately?
And they also written a great movie. It's called V for Vendetta.
Yeah, I have that movie. And you also made one of the most kind of stupidest movies, Speed Racer.
Oh God!
But you know, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I did watch the Speed Racer movies when I was a kid.
LSD the movie.
Yeah, but this movie took it to a whole nother level.
Oh my God.
Here
are a couple of my
Matthew Fox, non-acting motherfucker, because he was an Outcross.
I will say this. I have 2 other honorable mentions. Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. I know Lucas having I can't see his face right now because, like I said, I have an audio only, so I don't want to flash him. And my second runner-up is Ted 2.
My runner-ups.
Probably.
Don't say that.
Because you know, we know that someone liked Ted 2, but I kind of like Ted 2. I was trying to do
I
more.
like Ted 2 too.
Who the instigated twat?
Don't. He's fine every once in a while. He was on the 2013 and 2012, but you know.
My number 1 is Fantastic Foreskin.
Yeah, it's not a good movie.
Yeah, this movie sucks a lot of foreskin.
My runner-ups are actually, I know 2 of them, people are going to be like, what? Taken 3, I was honestly looking forward to it because I have my boy Liam Neeson. You know, Liam Neeson's my favorite actor.
Yeah,
I gave him a shot. I was like,
but after the second Taken, you're still giving him a chance?
I'm giving it a chance. Hey, I support my boy. I support my boy.
That's your boy. I know. I'd stand that.
He was a North Star.
Legend with Tom Hardy.
That was the disappointment.
Yeah.
Oh, where he plays himself?
Yeah, it wasn't it's okay at best, really. It's a mediocre gangster film.
And guess what? You know what's funny? You know who Olivia Emily Browning was in that movie, right?
I know what you're about to say, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, let's move on.
All right, Crimson Peak was another disappointment.
Oh shit! I forgot about that one.
It's made by Guillermo del Toro.
And I love Guillermo del Toro.
Me too. He's one of my favorite directors working today. But that movie not good. It really wasn't.
Go see Pan's Labyrinth, folks.
Yeah, see
Or
Pan's
Pacific
Labyrinth.
Rim, or Blade 2. No, go see Blade 2. It's his best
Wait,
film.
wait, hold up. That's my favorite. Hey, Alex, what did you call Pacific Rim?
Pacific Rim job. See, every year it's like I
It's the
always
sword.
disagree with the majority. I always disagree with the majority on one certain film.
That's with me
2013,
too.
it was
That's with
Pacific
me
Rim.
too. And for me
Last
this year,
It was Apes on Horses. This year it's Mad Max.
What?
well,
Two
dude,
of
that
my
happens,
favorite movies from those years?
Yes.
Oh,
happens-
man, Alex, do you want to kill me or something?
that happens to me too. That
Oh,
happens to me too, Alex. I mean, it happened to me with Sicario and me and Are on the Dying Girls.
Hey, that
That's
happened
this
with me
year. But that's
Now,
a few years ago with, I forgot what it was called, but it happened with me as well. It's happened with me, trust me.
hey, Alex, did you give out your biggest disappointment?
I did. Jupiter Ascending.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay, these are
Because I'm
the.
looking forward to it because last year it was supposed to come out. And all this hype for it because Channing Tatum and Mila Kunis and
Or the next big
Red
thing.
Bane, all this space shit, and then it
And
comes out this year in February, and it's like,
And
what
it
the
bombed. It bombed miserably because it cost $175 million to make.
Yeah.
bad.
It didn't bomb as bad as Pan did.
Oh my God!
Nirvana remix. Enough said.
Oh Jesus!
All right, here we go with the
Worst soundtrack.
worst soundtrack.
Pan, that pissed me off. I'm sorry.
Worst soundtrack. I'll go with Pitch Perfect 2 because those songs annoyed me.
I'll agree with
that
Pan.
wasn't.
Actually, no,
I don't
that
think
is
that was
worse.
next on the list, was it?
I don't.
Next on
I,
the
I
list.
never
We
had
didn't
it.
have worst soundtrack.
I couldn't even think of a worse soundtrack. To be honest with you, I would say Pitch Perfect.
Worst soundtrack. I went with Pitch Perfect 2 because all those songs. songs.
Did Not Knock have a worse soundtrack?
I don't give a fuck if it did. I movie can go fuck a cat.
All right, next one.
All right, now we're getting
Yeah,
into
War Room had
the
kind of the worst soundtrack
worst.
because it was so generic.
the big
Worst-
worst
The worst supporting actress. I have one
Worst-
runner-up.
supporting actress.
Yes, I have. My runner-up is Emma Stone for Aloha.
Rebel
I think
Fatso from Pitch Perfect 2.
My number one is fucking Rebel Wilson for Pitch Perfect 2.
No, that's not the. Okay.
Worst supporting actress?
Rebel Wilson. As much as I want to plow on your caboose, quit doing comedies.
My worst supporting actress. Okay, she may have not been the worst thing about the movie, but but I think this is her name, Brie Olson from The Human Centipede 3.
Oh.
Oh, the porn actress.
She was awful in this movie.
Yes.
Porn actress.
Okay, no, Bree Olson. She's like a well-known porn star who had a role in The Human Centipede 3.
And she was awful. And she's
Yes,
the
she
worst
was.
supporting actress of the year because she was terrible in the film.
Mm-hmm. And so...
Yeah, no wonder why her
For
acting
me-
felt like, no wonder why she was a porn actress because her acting felt like it was okay.
For me-
Worst supporting actress.
oh my God, worst supporting actress.
Worst supporting actress. Oh, man. What? There were a lot of bad...
Can I say mine first?
Yeah,
And then
go ahead.
you say yours. This one takes the cake because she is freaking terrible in this movie. Sofia Vergara
Oh.
in Hot Pursuit.
Oh, my God.
Actually,
Hated
you
that
know
movie.
what? I'm gonna save that thought for a little bit later on. You'll know why.
She was
Yeah, she was awful.
horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Like I said, I'm gonna save that thought for a little bit later on.
Mm-hmm.
I think, well, if that's the case, well, then I think we're going to agree on that one, too.
Well, you never know. We're gonna have to wait.
We shall see about that. But
I think we're all
Sofia
gonna agree on
Vergara,
one
she's an
point,
annoying actress. She has that high-pitched scream and yell. every-
Oh my
No,
god.
my shoes, my dress. Ah!
Yeah, she talks like a lamb getting sacrificed. Oh, my God.
And she was so good in the movie Chef. What the fuck happened?
Why you do this? Ah!
Man, that movie,
What?
remember that movie Chef? Man, I want to eat something and plow her caboose.
That
at the
was
same time.
Alex's
Yeah.
number one. That was Alex's number one, wasn't it?
Last
Yeah,
year it
what?
was. Yes, it was.
Yeah, I thought it was Mud. Oh wait, no, that was
It was
2013.
2013.
Yeah,
2013.
Wolf of
2013.
Wall Street, but he saw that later.
Yeah.
No, that was in my top 10.
No. Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah,
Never mind. I'm not
that
even.
was in my top 10 2013. But yeah, Sofia
Worms,
Vergara,
I
worst
think, is
supporting
great.
actress for 2015. Moving on. Luke Nukem, what
Oh,
do you
okay,
got?
Luke
Okay.
Nukem, yeah.
Worst supporting actress. Oh my god, I don't know if I can name a worst supporting actress, but I tried looking for her. But
What movie is she from?
it's gotta be ah
Yes.
damn, I don't know. Teresa Palmer from Point Break.
She is. That's the most like useless love interest.
The useless love interest in the entire movie. Because you know how Tyler
In the original,
in the original,
it was
they got
actually,
along.
Not only they got along, it meant something. It was clever. In this one, it had no
It
merit.
didn't make like she had nothing to do with the movie. Even
No.
and she's there to
Except
make
for-
googly eyes at Utah, and then
And what happens to her is like fucking
once she
really.
dies, and she turns out to be part of the group, you still don't care because she's that useless of a character.
Exactly. That's the point. That it's just like wow. It's probably the most useless remake I think I've ever seen.
No one wanted this movie.
Nope.
All right,
Nobody.
worst supporting actor.
Okay, Mr. Garrison, I hope you're watching this.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
no.
watching this too.
Josh Gad!
Fuck
you!
Fuck you.
I'm gonna disagree with
Pixel.
all three of you because I know my number one.
Pixel.
Actually,
Mine.
well, I
I'm
was
gonna
just going
say
along
his
with him
name.
because I
I'm
was
gonna
just
say
hitting
his
his quote.
last name. Pancake.
That's
Dave
my
Frankel
runner-up.
and Unfinished Business.
That's my runner-up.
Oh man.
This
Here-
guy was awful. He is dumb. When I tell you dumb, he's dumb.
I slept on a penis. Even though he like fell down like in the glory hole.
That
Unfinished
I forgot about
Business.
that sequence for the worst scene of the year, the glory hole bathroom scene.
Yeah.
Hey,
I slept on a dick.
Awful in this, and he's actually a funny dude, but he's awful in this.
Oh, he's obnoxious dumb retard.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's my worst supporting actor. Dave
Josh
Frankel,
Gad,
Unfinished Business. So
fuck
you guys,
you.
Fuck you.
Pixel.
Yep.
Okay. Now Josh Gad, he was good. He was good in like just some movies, but only one movie in his entire career, and that was
Where he
Frozen,
was a voice actor.
where he was a snowman, which is pretty much what he needs to do now. And he was
Well,
also
sadly,
in The Wedding
it's-
Ringer, and he's going to be in Angry Birds, which is on everyone's most anticipated list. No, not really.
Jesus Christ! I saw the trailer to that. I wanted to fucking shoot myself.
Norm of the North made me do the same thing.
Oh man. My runners-up are the two brothers in Vacation,
Oh,
oh wow, I'm surprised.
the Pussy Whip Bitch, and
One
Rosemary's
Little
Baby.
Devil.
Yeah, Rosemary's Baby and the Pussy Whip Bitch. Skittles from The Visit.
Skittles from The Visit.
And, hey, Alex, you would know this one. You ready? You're going to laugh.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Joe Pesci Down Syndrome from Lord S2.
Joe Pesci does.
The one
I
who
think
sounds
he was
Joe-
the guy who always falls asleep or something.
No, he's the guy with the glasses.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, guy.
He
Oh, he was the guy who works at the main office.
God damn this dude. So, yeah, my number one is easily Josh Gad.
Oh, yeah.
All right, worst actress. Jerome, I think we're gonna both.
Hold
agree.
on. Now, my runner-up, Alex, I have a tie. I have a no. Actually, my runner-up are Reese Witherspoon and Sofia Vergara for Hot for Shit. However,
The Bitches and Knock Knock.
Yes.
Lorenza Izzo and Ana de Armas from Knock Knock. Eli Roth, do yourself a favor. Put a leash on your bitch-ass wife.
Or you know what?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Put like a muzzle
You
on
know,
your face and shut up.
what I want to do to Eli Roth is what Eli Roth did to his victims in Inglourious Bastards.
But you know what? Put a porn muzzle on your face and on your mouth and shut up, Lorenzo Izzo. Because oh my God, you're
Knock Knock bitches.
you were excruciating. And this entire movie was based off of a remake. It was based off of a movie called Death Game.
Yeah.
Man,
It was.
these two were awful. There's no doubt in my mind who's the worst actress of the year.
It's those two.
Yep.
Oh god. For me, it's Reese Witherspoon.
And Sofia Vergara, yeah.
No,
That's
no,
right.
just
I-
Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah,
It's just
Reese
Reese Witherspoon.
Just Reese Witherspoon
Yeah, I
because
love how in the fucking movie they're saying that she looks like a 12-year-old boy. I'm like, bullshit.
12-year-old boy,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
it goes to
exactly.
like a 50-year-old, and then it just ranges because it's so stupid.
Dude,
Her
her and that
text, and her
red.
Texan accent.
Oh, that was
Even though
Oh,
it's
that's
her.
such a
Yeah,
stereotype.
excuse for a Texas accent too.
But her, dude, she went from wild to this shit.
How does that happen?
I don't
We
know.
don't know.
Well, when she was in that red dress and those cowboy boots, I was like, fucking saddle me up, goddammit. You can put a lasso on me, man. I ain't gonna complain, goddammit.
Yeah.
Right now, worst
Yeah.
actor. I can't wait to talk about this one.
Worst actor. We got
Alright.
we got Hook from Pan.
That's on my list.
Even though I
And Thomas Sandler.
love Hugh Jackman in Pan, he's still terrible.
That's also on my.
My number
Smee
one.
from Pan.
Hold on. I'll just go over the runners-up first.
Smee from Pan. Keanu Reeves from Knock Knock.
That is also high on my list.
Even though he's terrible when he's like acting all these dialogue. It's so bad. And then
Ed
another-
Helms for Vacation.
Ed Helms, and then
here's a
Vince
big
Vaughn.
No. Someone's worse than Jai Courtney in Terminator Genitals.
Yeah, Jai Courtney from Terminator Genitals. You know
And
what?
my second, my runner-up.
You know what, Jai Courtney, you were good as Gideon. Just you don't need to be in Terminator.
No, Jai
movies.
Courtney, do what you did in the movie Insurgent. Just go away forever.
Just get shot. Because you know he
Oh, no.
died in I Frankenstein. At least give that movie a bit of credit. Because he died. In Insurgent, he died.
Okay, my runner-up, Mordecai, I'd Rather Die, Johnny Depp.
Oh, Johnny Depp.
That's interesting. He gave one of the best performances this year, and he gave one of the worst
And I
performances.
forgot to say about Mordecai being on the worst character of the year list. But my number one easily takes this fucking list.
Adam Sandler.
Dumbass Sandler.
No.
No, I know what he's gonna say.
Kevin James and Paul Blart too.
Fucking lord ass.
Lord ass.
Yes.
The fucking life-size softball.
You know
You go from Hitch to awesome stand-up comedy to the King of Queens to Happy Madison Fucktards. Congratulations, Kevin James. You really redeemed
And he was so
You know
great
what
in
can
The
redeem
Queen.
yourself if you just
He
do
was
like
so awesome.
Yeah, and that was 8 years ago.
I know.
I told you what happened. He met Adam Sandler, and he did I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Lake, the most
homophobic movie
worst
ever made.
homophobic movie by Dennis Douchebag. I'm still waiting to fight that motherfucker.
Worst director?
Wait, no, I
Oh, wait,
didn't.
let the others.
We haven't
You
done that.
forgot
Okay,
about
we
me
haven't
for
done
worst actor.
it. Yeah,
Me too.
no, I'm guilty.
Okay, for me, for worst
Don't come
actor.
too soon.
I won't do it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay, I have
My worst actor is Adam Sandler in Pixels.
Yes.
Adam
Because
Sandler in Pixels.
In that
'cause
movie, he was so lifeless.
Yeah, it was just so
He was
lifeless, and he's like,
bored.
oh, Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it's the game I suck at in which he scored over 900.
1,000 points, and he gave up his life because he got in second
the world
place
record!
in a Donkey Kong championship. And that's
My
what the
worst
movie
actor.
revolves around.
Is Jerome? I think he knows what I'm gonna pick.
I know
The
what you're
guy
gonna
who
say.
played the Warden in the Human Centipede 3.
Centipede 3. Remember, did you see the first one? He's so good as the Doctor.
This guy, he's horrible, awful. I tell you.
God.
I can't.
Once we talk about the actual film, I think you guys may want, if you're wearing headphones, you may want to turn them down now.
Okay, yeah.
Not get used to listening to.
I'm serious.
people
What
rant and
happens in
rave.
Human Centipede 3?
Because look at
Okay.
Jerome when he talked about Paul Blart too.
No. What happens in the Human Centipede 3 is like, wow, I'm surprised I got an R rating.
Exactly. But let's move on to worst picture.
No,
wait,
wait.
no.
I haven't talked about my
Not so
worst
fast.
actor.
Not so
Oh,
fast,
wait,
Mike.
hold up. Hold your ball sacks just a second.
Yeah. So,
Worst screenplay.
Wait, what
Oh,
about?
oh,
Wait,
that's-
Luke Nukem. Wait, Luke
okay,
Nukem didn't give out worst actor, did he?
yeah, I didn't get out my worst actor.
Oh.
My worst
Yeah,
actor
you butthole savages.
is my worst actor is probably probably like the drunk douchebag in Unfriended. It was awful.
Is that fat? No, it's not the
The
fat.
fat guy?
The one
Yeah,
who got killed by the.
no, it wasn't the fat guy because he deserved to die. What a douchebag! Everyone
Well, yeah,
in
he
this
got-
entire movie is a douchebag, but it's hard to
No,
pick which
they
one's more
are.
douchiest.
And I'm
It's the
glad
guy
they
who-
all.
It's the guy who got shot with a gun.
Oh, that motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah, he's the worst actor. And worst actress, I forgot to add. It's not Catfish Jelly Bean. just to clear things out, it was actually
What the?
yeah.
It's a.
It was actually like
catfish jelly bean.
yeah, it was probably the girls in Knock Knock. That's what I said.
Thank you so much.
And
You
so
know,
worst screenplay, I would have to say worst screenplay, probably the screenplay in Point Break.
oh, screw Point Break.
Screenplay, no doubt in my mind. Human Centipede 3.
50 Shades of Grey.
Okay.
Guy enters a
50 Shades of
girl's.
Grey. No competition.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
No competition.
reincarnated.
Here are my runners up. Bitch Perfect 2.
Bitch! Perfect.
M. Night Shyamalan, Ding Dong Dickhead, and
Distance.
Visit. The guys are going to be writing Spider-Man Vacation.
God,
No.
you can help us all.
One of Happy Madison's finest writers, Tim Heresy for Pixels.
It's a lot.
My number one, my number one is simple. Kevin James and Nick Bakay for Paul Blart Lord.
He actually wrote that?
Kevin James co-wrote the fucking movie.
He wrote that?
I said it in the review, dude. He co-wrote the fucking movie.
He did.
wrote it?
Jesus Christ.
Yes, he did.
Man.
Nick Bakay and Kevin James for Paul Blart Lord 2.
I might have to change my pick then. I think
Dude,
that's my pick.
Dude, that's easily the worst. I mean, come on.
What? No, it is.
Yeah.
It is the
It makes-
worst.
It makes 50 Shades of Grey look like The Notebook.
And the Notebook
Good.
is actually
No.
overrated.
Human Centipede 3 is the worst.
Yeah, for you guys have all different categories, but personally, for my worst screenplay is Point Break.
I can understand.
I agree with Jerome. I say Lord S too.
Yeah, fat guy
Okay,
falls
worst-
down the movie.
Worst director.
Fuck.
Worst
Oh.
director. Okay, I know
Worst
I keep on repeating myself, but I'm sorry.
Tom 6.
Tom
Is it Tom
6
6?
for the Human Centipede 3.
Tom 69.
Tom 6, I don't care if this guy directs the next Star Wars film. I'm not watching another one of his films. Everybody can request it as much as they want. I'm not watching it. I
Hey,
can't
guess
stand
what?
this dude. I despise him. He's a terrible human being for making
He's a
this
hack.
movie.
And guess
Yeah.
what? Guess what? If you replace the I with the U in 6, what do you get? Tom sucks.
Oh, speaking of worst screenplay, I forgot to mention this dickhead. Eli Roth.
Eli Roth, you forgot.
Oh, yeah, and there's a
That's my
reason why.
runner-up for worst director, but
Worst director? Okay.
That's
I
all
think
I'm
me
there
and Luke
too.
Nukem have the same.
What do you? Okay. What
For
was
worst
it?
director,
Okay.
Josh Trank.
Josh Trank.
Fantastic.
Pant Four Stick. Worst screenplay.
No, worst director.
Worst director. Because, Josh Trank made Chronicle, which is one of the best found footage
Oh
movies
my-
I've ever
No, it's-
seen. It's
no,
not
it-
the best.
It is
the
the best, hands down.
The best found footage movie, aside from
Fucking
stupid
incredible.
shit like Paranormal Activity. which people
Thank you.
say, "Oh no, it's the best." But I think
No.
Alex said it as an honorable
Except for
mention.
the third one.
But I don't have a
Except for
problem
the
with
third
that.
one.
Wait, for what honorable mention?
For the horror movies, you said a Paranormal Activity.
Oh, the
For
Ghost
top
ones?
5
Yeah.
horror movies.
Paranormal Activity, the Ghost mentions, is awful. It was
No, not Ghost Dimension, just the first one.
Oh yeah, the first
Oh,
one's
the first
terrible.
one I
The
loved.
first one's awful.
Fucking hated the first one.
I love the first one.
I knew it. That's a split movie.
It's
I
got
love the
freedom.
first one. The fourth one's the worst.
I hated the first one, yeah. But to Josh Trank, he made one of the greatest movies, but now he's moving on to make Fantastic Four, which, I wanted to be good, but whatever happened on set,
I hope there's, like
I
you said, I hope there's a documentary. Did you say there's a documentary made about what happened backstage behind
There
the
should.
scenes?
There should be.
Oh
Yeah,
my
there should
god,
be a
I would
biography.
pay.
No, there shouldn't.
I
should
would
be-
pay. I would pay my hard-earned money to see that. Honestly.
I would too. I would love to see this.
And we'll find out whoever fault it is for making that movie. It's either the director or 20th Century Fox. Or like possibly, because the actors had nothing to do with it. They just wanted to be in the movie. But
Whew.
yeah, I had no idea what happened on stage. But whatever he did, it was not something we wanted.
Well, here's the thing: if you watch the trailers, and there's like
there was
multiple
a lot of scenes that were not in there
Mhm.
in the actual movie.
A fucking badass scene with Thing dropping off the helicopter and he just smashes the tank, and then bullets are hitting him and just ricocheting off, and he's just beating the shit out of everybody. Not there.
That's not in there. And that scene where Doctor Doom and the Human Torch are like breaking through rocks and stuff. That's not in there.
Yeah, and the scene where Reed Richards like throws his arm in the air, that's not in there either.
The thing where he pulls back and is about to punch him, not in there either.
Yeah.
Which would have been like, oh my god, where is that movie? Instead, we get one of the worst climaxes of the year.
You know what? I'm saying it's 20th Century Fox's fault, and I'll tell you why. Because they'll do anything they can to keep the rights from going to Marvel.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the reason why.
They
Because
should just
they
sell
already
back
gave
to
away the
Marvel.
rights for Star Wars, and look
They
what
should just sell
happened.
back to Marvel.
Yeah, and guess
Yeah,
what?
you're right, Luke.
They gave the
they
rights
gave
to
up the
Star
rights.
Wars. They gave up the rights
And
to
look what
Disney for
happened.
Star Wars, and look what happened.
Yep.
Amazing
Yeah, look at
movie.
it now.
I
It's
know
almost
they'll
$1
never
billion
do it, but I would like to see them do an ultimate director's cut, like Blu-ray release of Fantastic Four, kind of like what they did with Daredevil.
Oh
Or
my
like
god.
or like the Fantastic Edit. Probably you should do like the Fantastic Edit. Make it to where all the good scenes that we saw in the trailer
Because
are
let's
in the actual
remember,
movie.
Daredevil was hated on at first, but then once that
Dude,
director,
the original Daredevil was fucking shit, and then the directors came out. I was like, why wasn't this the movie we got?
exactly, everybody was like, this movie's actually awesome.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was.
my-
It was really good, that director's cut.
For my worst director, okay,
Oh.
Ryan Gosling for Lost River shit.
Oh.
His directorial debut.
Yeah, Nicholas Writing referenced Bastard Child, how to make a movie. And Elizabeth Banks for Bitch Perfect 2.
And
M.
she
Night
was in Hunger
Shyamalan,
Games, just
Ding
to be
Dong
clear.
Dickhead for The Visit.
Eli Roth.
Eli Roth for Knock
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 Knock.
upside your
But,
fucking head, which has to do with my baseball
Dennis
bat.
douchebag for Pixels or
No, Dennis Douchebag. No, Chris Columbus. I
Christopher
don't.
Columbus.
Yeah, that wasn't in his.
Same guy who did Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
The guy who did Home Alone.
Alone.
and 9 months.
But no one. Okay, this movie is 90 minutes long. This movie took me 3 hours and 40 minutes to fucking finish. Andy Fickman, you can go fuck a cactus. Andy Fickman for Paul Blart Lard Ass 2. This
Yep.
is the same motherfucker who did You Again.
That
My
same
worst
movie
of
was-
2010.
Yeah.
Oh, that was your worst that year?
Yes, The Last Airbender was my number 2.
Oh,
You Again was my number 1.
I think Last Airbender was my number 1.
Same motherfucker did this movie. I'm just gonna move on.
And guess what?
And-
Movies that Jerome hated, like directors that Jerome hated, were like on his top worst, are now on his top worst for 2015. I mean, directors were on the top worst of 2010, are now here. They reunited once again to be on a worst list. Congratulations.
Oh man.
Yeah,
2015 sucks.
Yep.
basically.
Speaking of that, I have my worst of the year list right here ready.
Oh,
Two.
The main event. Main event.
go for it.
Well, here we go. Now, I said I was going to do around the top 20, top 25.
Now, hold on. Before you say that, Drum, you forgot about your best.
I did because, Google Plus
It's a
was being a
fucking
massive...
Google
I
Plus.
never did my best either.
I'm doing my
Well, we
best
already
right
know
now.
yours. We already saw the video. We saw your video. We saw your guys' videos.
We saw it.
Well, we did. Yeah, we did.
And my
Okay,
video
I'll do the
on New
worst.
Year's Eve.
I'll do the worst, and I'm going to leave the best for last, and you'll know why.
Okay.
Because it's
Okay.
inside out. Duh.
Okay, here we go. Top 25. Number 25 is Point Break.
That's my number 2 worst.
I know it. Oh God, where do I begin?
Never
Number
saw it.
24. I think this is in the right order. 24. Fantastic Foreskin.
My number 1.
Oh,
My number
God.
10.
Number 23. The Perfect Guy. No more stalker movies, please.
Boy Next Door was funny enough.
Oh my God, that's part of the most unofficial. Next one, Insurgent.
Where's the Fantastic Four?
Yeah, way worse.
Yeah, you should replace Insurgent with Mockingjay
No, I
Part
can
2.
say no, it's not.
Well, speaking of that, Double Nine. Next one, Get Hard.
Okay, I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna moonwalk out of here.
What are you moonwalking for?
Yeah. He's
Next
moonwalking because Jerome's about to
Next
get
one,
off.
Gem and the Holograms. If
Oh, I
Josie and
heard
the
that was bad.
Pussycats and Earth to Equal fucked and had a baby, you get Gem and the
Yeah.
Holograms.
Oh.
Next one, a movie that Justin Williams and I laughed our asses off at. Paranormal Activity: The Ghost Dimension.
The Ghost Dimension. And I had that in my honorable mentions.
Oh my God. Next one, The Gallows.
Oh,
Freddy Krueger has his claw. Jason Voorhees has his machete.
Machete.
Jason
Michael Myers
has
has his kitchen knife.
and Jason has his noose.
Charlie.
He has his noose. I'm like, yeah, you can noose my nuts. Next up, 50 Shades of Bullshit. Let's take Twilight fan fiction and make it a live action movie.
Is that
And-
low?
I'm not even at my top 10 yet.
I know. That low?
No, that
Just-
high. Oh wait, yeah, that
That
low.
high?
Yeah.
Or that low. Yeah, that low.
Oh.
High is like 10 and 1. What am I thinking? That
Oh,
high.
okay. My next movie is another of the most unintentionally hilarious movies of the year. The Boy Next Door.
Door.
Oh man, this was funnier than most of the comedies, honestly.
Oh, Jennifer Lopez, the things I would do to your body, you would honestly put a restraining order on me.
It turned like
Okay.
in the final ending turns into Saw for some reason.
You know what? Oh my God, Jennifer, you're so hot. I would drink your piss.
Alex is looking at it, making him laugh.
Oh my God. Next one, I saw this movie yesterday. Pan. Oh my God.
Peter Pan.
Hi ho,
I love
let's
it. I
go.
love it at the end of the movie. He's like Captain James Hook. Oh, by the way, James Hook in this movie, Captain Hook, he's Indiana Jones.
Second sword of riding straight on till morning.
He was so Indiana Jones in one of the sequence with the boy flying, and you can so tell it's fucking CG. Oh man. Okay.
And like that boy, every time he makes this face, it's like he makes that face over and over and over again.
I can't see that because I have it on audio because I don't want this thing to crash when I watch the
damn.
replay. I know I'm gonna be laughing my ass off.
It's like he's like this.
on the
Okay. Oh my God, even has me. Next one, unfinished bullshit, unfinished business.
And you know you can see the face I make in the pan review I did in my channel.
Shake your hand.
Yeah.
Oh my
That movie is all about a handshake.
And you know what the truth is? It is.
It's about
All
getting
about
approval from.
It's about
I love
him.
how Dave Franco's character, Pancake, who's a fucking retard, goes up to this chick and says, "You're kind of cute." And the next scene, they're fucking. Yeah, like that would happen.
Random? It's all
Seriously.
over the place.
Okay, next one. The most boring movie of the year. Black Hat.
Yep.
Okay, number 12. 99. Are you there?
No,
Is
nine.
there-
99.
no, I'm not here.
My next one is The Wedding Ringer.
I went to space. I'm with the Guardians of the Galaxy now.
Hey, say hi to Matt Damon while you're up there. Yeah, The Wedding Ringer. Yeah, a guy
Matt
runs a
Damon.
business. Kevin Hart, shut the fuck up when you're in movies. You're garbage. In movies, he's funny as a stand-up comedian. Yeah, he runs a business where people can hire him for him to be the best man at your wedding. What?
Not a good
That
idea.
makes no sense.
Not a good idea. To be
No,
honest.
it makes no fucking sense. I love how the family's just like, the family's never seen him, never heard of him, never even said a word about him, don't know about his whereabouts, and everyone just like accepts him as the best man. Give me a fucking break. Yeah, Josh Gad. Yeah,
No, but-
you should see the girl that he's with in that movie. Yeah, way out of his fucking league. All right, number 11, Aloha.
Aloha.
Yeah,
And
Emma
goodbye.
Stone
Yeah,
as
speaking
Mark-
of, aloha, hello.
And
Oh
goodbye.
man,
And
Yeah,
aloha,
she's-
goodbye.
Emma Stone that movie was so hot, I'll make her say aloha in all different languages.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Hottest
Top
hottest
10.
Asian I've ever seen.
Top 10.
top
We go into detail.
number 10, Hot the Shit.
Hot Pursuit is number 10. And,
Only one joke made me laugh. That's it. Just one joke.
It wasn't the
And it was
lesbian
towards
scene,
the-
was it?
No, God, no. It was toward. Is it the beginning? No, that's the worst scene in the movie. No, it was the Reese Witherspoon. She's riding in riding in the back of her father's car, which is stupid. That's what you call your criminals. Yeah, part of the year award. Well, anyway, they arrest this woman, and she's sitting next to Reese Witherspoon when she was a child, and she's like, "Wow, you're really pretty." And then the woman looks at her and goes, "Well, thank you. You look pretty too." And her face, she's like, "What the fuck?" I was like, okay, that made me laugh.
yeah, yeah, and she probably had the same reaction that the grandpa shitting his pants did.
All right, number 9.
Number 9, Nicholas Winding Refn's Bastard's
Alright.
Child movie. Lost River is shit.
Number 8, Lost River. Number 9, Lost River shit.
Oh, Lost River
Pretentious,
shit.
pretentious, boring, and
Oh.
retarded as fuck. Just like every Nicholas Winding Refn's movies, including Stare. Oh,
Now, Drive.
People liked.
There.
I fucking hated Drive. I don't get it. I'm sorry. You want to talk about misleading? Yeah, the only thing they do is Stare. Okay, number 8, the worst horror film of the decade. M. Night Shyamalan, Ding Dong Dickhead.
The Visit.
For God's sakes,
The
don't
Visit.
ever make another movie again because you're garbage. The Visit.
You are.
You
God,
know what? The
bitch.
next movie he's gonna make is a
God,
romantic
beat, don't
comedy.
steal my thing. I'm on King.
Dude, I think he's gonna be.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
doing
on.
a sequel.
Say as much as you want.
He's doing a sequel to
The
The Last Airbender.
Oh, fucking shoot me.
Spoilers,
They're
Austin.
making a sequel?
To The Last Airbender.
And
Spoilers,
he's
Austin.
directing.
Great.
Shoot,
Yeah,
man.
tell that to Austin. He's making a sequel. M. Night
Hey,
Shyamalan's
Austin,
making another
You
sequel.
know
of
they're
The Last
making a
Airbender.
sequel to Last Airbender?
Motherfucker!
M. Night Shyamalan's directing too. M. Night Shyamalan.
And Shyamalan's back to direct it.
God.
M. Night Shyamalan. I wanna see Austin's reaction, but I don't want to risk my.
Just when I thought he came back to perform, he's gonna suck it all up again.
Yeah.
Yep.
At least we spread
Yeah,
the
worst
word.
horror film. Worst horror film of the decade. Number 7. Mordecai, I'd Rather Die. Johnny Depp, for the love of Christ, don't ever play another role like this ever again.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's just too busy twirling his mustache. Yes, I play Mordecai.
It is kind of.
Yeah.
You know what? Just like Sandra Bullock, she had one of her best career performances and one of the worst in 1 year. Same thing with Johnny Depp. Because Sandra Bullock was in a movie called All About Steve.
Oh,
yeah.
God. That movie was terrible.
Yeah.
All right, number 6. Elizabeth Banks, don't you ever make another movie ever again.
And don't
Bitch,
be.
perfect too.
Yeah, bitch perfect too. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he's saying that because his Packers were in there.
Oh, don't even fucking remind me of that bullshit. Yeah, and then you have Rebel
Clay
Wilson
Matthews.
who's trying to. Yeah, that sequence they rip off the Warriors. Fuck this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a man. I'm a man. I hate it because I'm a man. No, I hate it because it's fucking garbage.
And Elizabeth Banks was in Mockingjay.
Uh-huh.
I wish Donald Sullivan's character, President Snow, fucked her up the ass in that movie.
Oh!
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, we forgot dumbest villain.
That'll go to.
villain?
No. That would go to the villains in Lord S2. Okay.
That goes
Jim
to
Bison.
Okay. Here's the top 5. Here's the top 5. This has been, other since one film, this has not changed. This was a deadlock. Here we go. These are the absolute fucking worst of the worst. My number 5. I have to say I apologize to John Matthews and Alexander the Great.
Okay.
Because of this movie. And that movie is Vacation. This movie is on par with Movie 43, Identity Thief, Haunted House 2, and Tammy as one of the worst R-rated comedies I have ever seen in my entire fucking life. This movie drove me to drink. And the worst thing is, these are the same writers who will be doing the next Spider-Man movie. I have no faith. Absolutely none. Moving on.
Can you
Number
reflect
4,
on that, Alex?
No comment.
All right.
seriously, I did not laugh one
I plead the fifth.
single fucking time in this movie. This movie is pure shit. And what a coincidence, because it involves shit. Every character is an obnoxious, stupid fucking retard. Every single one in this movie. Every single one. Yeah, I love how the movie says, oh, this vacation will stand out on its own, even though they stole the introduction, the station wagon, and they had to put the Griswolds in there. Fuck
And the
this
theme
shit.
song.
And the theme song. Yeah,
All day
stuck
roll.
Oh yeah, I love how the Griswolds in the originals, they were goofy. Oh my God, please! In the originals, the Griswolds, they were goofballs, but they were lovable goofballs. Here, they turn them out to be old, sad, depressed human beings. Fucking slap in the face.
Now, I just want to say this: as much as you hate all of the characters in the movie, which one could you stand? Which one can you stand the most, even though you hate all of them?
Which one?
Christina Applegate.
No, I fuck her, dude. She's a whore.
Damn.
She is. No, she is. Like she's a fucking bitch ass slutty whore in that movie.
Well, she was a slutty whore in the
I would have to say the Griswolds, the original, or Clark, because he's not in there that long. I'm going by the length of time. That's how much I hated this fucking movie.
Okay.
The hell of this movie. Number 4.
Quattro.
My number 4, you can see the review involving me, Luke Nukem, and Alex.
Uh-huh.
Pixels.
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 A movie that I said since day fucking one, this was going to be absolute fucking garbage, and guess what? I was right all along. I know how Happy Madison works.
That was the first live stream that was the first review/rant I've ever done with these guys.
Yes.
Rocketed us to superstardom.
All I'm gonna say is this. All I'm gonna say is this. Ryan Retard. Yeah, I owned your ass and you had to block me. You can go fuck a cactus too. That's right. I'm going there. I don't fucking care.
And Hey,
That dumb little cocksucker.
Tony the Tigger. And hey, Tony the Tigger.
Ah!
You're wrong.
Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, the Pac-Man
God.
scene. You know what the Pac-Man scene was? It was the Italian job for retards.
Stupidest scene of the year.
Pixels. I'm sorry.
Oh, what's his name? Ass Blaster. He drove his car into the water. You know the funny thing is, if this was Grand Theft Auto Vice City, his ass would have been wasted.
That was one of the funniest things in that review.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Adam Sandler and everyone else from Happy Madison, fucktards. You can seriously, I hope you lay in the middle of the road and hope a Greyhound bus runs you over. All right.
Or Adam Sandler, take like a 5-year break from Happy Madison and join.
No, Adam Sandler, do yourself a favor. Walk into a nuclear reactor and vanquish.
Or just be in comedy, or not to be in a comedy, but like dramas, because he's good in those, right?
Dude, okay, he was so good in
Spanglish, Rain Over Me, Punch Drunk
I'm sorry. Dude,
Funny
yeah,
People?
it sounds like Yes, he was great in that. Okay.
It's like a broken record.
I'm sorry, but it's the fucking truth.
Yeah, Adam Sandler looks like he needs to be in a drama.
I love how some people say, "Oh, he used to be funny." He was never funny.
To you.
Happy Gilmore.
Fuck his bullshit. Ever
Happy
since I
Gilmore.
saw him in fucking Going Overboard. I
Mr. Deeds.
hate this guy more than Bruce Blitz hates Buckethead. And that's saying a lot.
Click.
If you've seen his shit.
Click.
Okay.
You know it's saying a lot, because
No, every
Fuckboy
single one of
Buckethead
the
is in a
fucking...
good movie.
Oh, he was. It's called Trainwreck. And he
Yeah.
was funny as fuck.
And that
in
movie
it. All right.
wasn't a train wreck.
Big Daddy.
Fuck that shit, dude. Every one of his movies are garbage. Every
So
one.
much trouble.
Number 3, WWE's gonna love what I have to say, and is the Human Centipede 3.
Ah!
Number 3 is Human Centipede 3. What a coincidence.
I really can, put you this way, the shit that goes on in this movie is like the
Unbelievable.
lowest of the low. Like,
Just say a scene. Just describe a scene.
there is a scene where the inmates are out of control, and one of his methods was he was going to take an inmate that he hated the most, and what does he do? He fucking castrates him from behind and takes his balls, I'm not kidding you, takes his balls and he cooks them and he eats them for lunch. WWE fan, am I lying about this?
No.
Or just use Bruce Willis's method in Sin City.
And here's another thing. Okay, this is like a nightmare sequence where the warden's having a nightmare when you sleep in, and it involves that same guy who he castrates. So what does he do? He pins him in the ground. He stabs him in the kidney, and goes to rape him in his kidney where he stabbed him, and he busts a nut in him.
Rapes his kidney.
I'm fucking not kidding.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Dude, this is just
It's the tip of the iceberg.
yes. The lowest of the fucking low. You thought the second one was bad? Oh,
Oh yeah, you thought the second one was bad. I haven't even seen the second one.
Oh my God, you ain't seen shit yet. Literally. So that is
Ballpark's number 2. I hope to God it's number.
my number 2. Eli Roth. Don't you ever fucking catch me. Don't you ever fucking catch me seeing you in person, because I will end you. Yeah, women will like my movie. You can go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
You know it, your bitch ass wife. She can't act worth a shit anyway.
Damn.
Oh yeah, Keanu Reeves is a pedophile. Yeah, what if you say I'm 26, 27 years old trying to be 17? You fucking stuck up bitch. Seriously, fuck this movie, fuck everything it stands for. Oh, we're gonna do this because we're gonna spy on you because we hate married men and you need to be taught a lesson by us raping you out of your own goodwill. I'm just like, fuck this movie. Guilty pleasure my ass.
No offense.
The lowest of the fucking low. I love it how Alex is laughing. I'm not laughing at all.
Yeah.
And Jerome is just dead
that's have him
serious.
tied up. Let's have him tied up in his fucking bed and have him right by this so-called daughter, who pretends to be his daughter wearing her clothes, and he shoves his pink panties in his mouth and rapes him while the other girl records it and posts it on Facebook. How is this fucking funny?
It makes no
This is not
sense.
funny. This
It's
is garbage.
ridiculous.
Oh.
Anybody
Yeah,
who finds this movie
Let's
good
have
and
Keanu
decided-
Reeves describe them as free pizza. It's like free pizza.
Seriously, if anybody out there finds this movie good at all, go jump off a fucking cliff head first. Now, my number one. And you know what? I said this since day one, and I'm going to say it again. If anybody finds this movie good, you are equal to fucking terrorist.
Oh,
You're
what?
an equal to a terrorist.
Well, my young nephew. Well, my young
I don't give
nephew
a
was.
shit who it is. If you like this number one, you are garbage. You are a waste of time. You need to do what Adam Sandler should do: is jump off the Golden Gate Bridge with cement tied around your legs and jump. You will make the world a better place.
I sleep with the fishes.
My number one
Sleep with
is
the
the movie
fishes.
that put me in a vegetative state, and I couldn't move for 60 minutes, and I have ass scars on me due to the ass whipping this movie gave me, and that is Paul Blart, Lard Ass 2. And Mr. Bukaki, the Sony executive, you can fuck a prickly pear cactus. And I hope you don't pull it out.
Jerome has reached his Super Saiyan form, and he's pissed. Oh my god.
Anybody who finds this movie redeeming should be dragged through the fucking streets.
That includes the Teen Choice Awards.
Yeah, I'll be dragged to the streets because I didn't think it was as bad.
Sluts.
I didn't think
Okay.
it was bad.
No. No.
I guess we should move on to my worst. Because Rome's losing his mind right now. Alright, my worst films of the year. Okay, I'll do a top 10 just like
you guys did your worst. No. You guys did your worst.
Yeah, you guys have videos.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
point.
You
Yeah,
guys have videos. I have not done mine yet.
Seriously, anybody, if you can
But
film
wait, yours
yourself
is coming up,
beating
Alex.
the shit out of a Happy Madison fucktard and you send it to me, I'll give you $500 for it.
Wait, what?
You have the money?
Okay, Jerome, I have a question for you. If someone came to you with $1 billion to blow up Happy Madison Productions, will you do it?
I would do it for $10,000. Not
Even
$1 billion. You kidding me?
$5.
If I had a nuclear warhead, the first thing I would incinerate to dust.
Would you
and
even
use
do it
their
for
dust.
$5?
Shut up! I'm talking. I would incinerate first and use their dust as cat litter so I could piss and shit in it and scoop it up and dig another hole so I could dump in it. Is Happy Madison Productions. So I could turn that place into dust and have my cats take a massive shit on it and piss all over it because that's all they're good for. If you ever, any of you motherfucking Happy Madison cocksucking fucktards come by me in my path, I will turn the baseball bat boy from the Raid 2 and I will make graffiti with your insides.
God.
God
I'm
damn.
sorry. I have so much hatred for them. I'd rather see John Cena win the fucking belt again.
Oh, no,
Rather-
no.
I am dead serious.
You heard it here, folks.
You rather see
John Cena become a 16-time world champion than to ever see
know what
a
I did?
you
know what I
rather
did
see
was, my nephew,
Sharmell
you know what I did was,
versus
I was,
versus
yes,
Jenna.
I'd rather see that at the main event of WrestleMania to see another Happy Madison fucktard movie again. I'm fucking serious. You know what I did? I saw a poster for Grown Ups 2, and I was like, hey, watch this. And I hogged the big loogie, and I fucking spit and shot a snot rock out of my nose all over the poster. I swear to God I did.
Did people see you?
I don't give a shit if they did. If they even try to say they like the movie, I'll rub their fucking face in it and crack the fucking windshield of the poster with their head.
And if you see like the poster for Paul Blart, you should probably do like that sharding scene from a Bad Grandpa.
That poster isn't worthy enough for me to wipe my ass with after I take a John Cena.
This is great.
I need
This is
okay.
amazing.
You guys talk. I need 5 minutes. I need to take a break. I gotta drink some water. I gotta calm down, and I gotta take a piss. Pretend I'm gonna be pissing in Adam Sandler's face, but he'll probably take that as a compliment, knowing that motherfucker. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes.
Alright, well, I'm done now, guys. Well,
Yeah.
I have time being on here.
Wait, where are you going?
I said I'm gonna go now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I had a
I'll
great
find
time.
the 9.
See ya.
See you later,
Okay,
you
later, buddy.
guys.
All right, wait, you going too?
Still my intro. I'll see you, Luke. I'm only kidding.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Okay, yeah, thumbs up.
Alright, see you guys later.
Mhm.
Okay, Luke Nukem, you're
Yeah.
worst.
My worst, as
Oh,
I
you already
already,
have a video.
yeah, I did have a video of it, but why don't I just do it here for shits and giggles, in case people didn't see the video.
I'll just, before we do that, I'll just say what I perceive to be the worst. Now, not what I think is the worst.
Not
but,
what's on his top 10.
Yeah. Not what I think is the worst, but what are... It's kind of hard to explain. Not what I think is the worst, but in terms of overall movie. Like, everything about it is bad. Van Forstick.
Mm-hmm. It's
Seriously,
terrible.
it's one of the worst superhero movies ever.
When you make a film that's worse than Batman and Robin, that's saying
Batman
something.
and Robin is better than Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
And
what
that's
killed the
saying
dinosaurs,
what?
the Ice Age. This movie had no humor whatsoever. Not even like a pun, but even though it was still bad. The worst use of clobbering time ever.
Yeah, it's just dumb.
And overall, you can already see my review and my rant on Fan 4 Stick on my channel. I clearly hated the movie, and that's why it's my number one.
Yes, this
Fortunately,
is
it's
worse
not-
than Batman and Robin.
Yeah, it absolutely
Okay.
is.
Okay.
This is worse than
How is it-
Batman and Robin.
Man, Jerome, that wasn't 5 minutes. That was like 2.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Just
Okay.
drink
First
some
of
water.
all, I'm gonna say is Alex, you are welcome for me for giving my thoughts about Lord S2, and it's becoming one of your most watched videos of all time, approaching the 2,500 view.
View mark.
Mark, yes.
Yeah. You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're
Same thing
welcome.
You can do the
Wait
thing
till
me
it's
and
over.
well, and Luke Nukeman and I also we did Pixels, and that's around 2,000s.
And we
You're
also
welcome.
did the visit, which I don't know where that's
That
going to
is
be.
that is one of Gary's most watched in a while.
And that's
So
And
far,
that's
so
good.
good. So I'm gonna agree with everything Jerome said
yeah.
about Lord
Seriously.
S2.
Seriously, that movie caused mental and physical harm to me. Oh my god, like I said, this movie fucking raped me and put me in a vegetative state.
Uh-huh.
But
And just to think, you didn't see The Ridiculous Six.
because it was a Netflix release, and he refused to
I-
see it.
I said since day one, nothing was gonna top Lord S2, and I was right.
Yep.
I keep wanting him to change it, but
No, I'm sorry. No other movie has pissed me off, fucking raped me, or verbally or physically or mentally caused me to turn into a fucking vegetable.
Me neither. So much, in fact, when I finished seeing this movie, I ran out of the theater, kissed
You
the
kissed the
ground, and
ground.
thanked the Lord
Yeah,
that it was. I just survived hell.
yeah.
and I know,
That's
and
exactly
my
what
nephew
this
and I
movie
know
was.
that feeling.
Hell.
And my nephew and I know that feeling. Remember, this movie is 95 minutes long. It took me 3 hours and 40 fucking minutes to finish.
So that's basically 3 times as long.
And I was telling
Yeah.
Alex, dude, it's like, I can't do this. I can't do this movie. I was like, I couldn't even. I was, and Alex, if it wasn't for Alex, I wouldn't be able to finish this movie.
You got to do it.
He passes out sleeping. That's not how
No, that was me.
works.
Seriously, I love it how he just. Oh my God! Fucking shoot me.
Just thinking about it is just making me pissed off.
Yeah. Wait. Where did Double Nine go?
He had to leave.
Aww.
Oh.
I know.
Let's get on to the best. Let's end on the high note because after
All right,
that,
yes, please.
it made me want to join the army and kill some terrorists, aka Happy.
Did you hear my best by chance?
I saw your best, but I don't
You
want to
saw
get
it.
I saw your best.
coming up in your video.
Now this is not our personal favorites. This is what we consider to be the best.
Sakes, man.
I said The Revenant.
The Revenant.
Considered
It is really your number one.
Considered the best
for
wow.
the entire year.
of the entire year as a whole. As a whole, I like The Revenant, but my personal favorite one is Straight Outta Compton. Spoiler alert.
Spoilers. But yeah.
So yeah.
I was going over my best of the year list, but then Google Plus decided to say
Go right ahead
fuck
and
you.
finish.
Okay.
Now on a high note.
Okay. Once again, I said Spotlight. Okay, there are some films that didn't quite make it. And I'll tell you what they are. The Revenant, Spy, Kingsman, and Bridge of Spies and Dope.
That's dope,
Not
man.
quite.
That's dope, man.
Okay, these are the films that I would say are some of the best films of the year leading up to my top 5, because I always do a top 5 best and worst. And not because I didn't see a lot of...
last year.
His best and worst is a kid's movie.
Unlike that, see, I have seen a good amount of films. Not as many as I did last year with like around 135. This year I've seen around 100.
And he put Annie on his top 5 worst.
And
that was the most
and that was the most anticipated film for the second half.
The irony.
X marking the second best film of the decade.
Not on his list.
Okay.
Okay.
Spotlight. I don't want to give out too much. I don't want to give out too much because Gary hasn't seen it. However, let's just say it's a film that everyone needs to see because it's not only informative, it's interesting as hell.
I see it all across the internet. It's like those type of movies that you're like, oh, I had those type of experiences before.
It is.
But and it's a true story too, and it's really fascinating. It's not an Oscar bait.
It is a true story.
It's a true story.
Okay, the next one is the Peanuts movie.
Yeah.
Love the Peanuts movie. I didn't know what to expect to go in here, but man, this movie is nothing. It's just adorable. If you love the Peanuts comics and the animated classics, you're gonna love this movie.
And I did.
And I did too. Oh, it does everything right. Not only does it done everything right, it's an amazing movie in its own stance. So, kudos. Oh my goodness, Alex! What the fuck?
What? What do you mean? The teacher.
I know.
Imitate grown-up.
Yeah.
Yes, Dad. I'll go to my room. Okay.
Oh, and fucking Snoopy and Woodstock, they were fucking hysterical.
Woodstock. Love Woodstock.
Snoopy.
Snoopy.
No, Snoopy.
Okay, my next one. Wow, I don't know if you guys haven't seen this or not. Cinderella.
No.
Probably one of the best live-action Disney movies I've seen in a long, long time.
And it was a million times better than Maleficent.
Oh.
Well, I thought Maleficent was very underrated, but no, Cinderella is easily the best. I mean, dude, there's no
competition.
There's gonna be the Jungle Book. Coming soon.
And I think I have faith in that because how good Cinderella was, I believe that would be turned into a good, because Cinderella had Kenneth, what's the director's name? He did Thor, and he did a couple of good films.
He also did King
Kenneth
Branagh, like that.
Yes, thank you. He did Cinderella, and it shows. It's an amazing film, really well looking too.
Well done.
So, in terms of presentation and everything. So, Wow, kudos. I love this movie. Next one, the most underappreciated film of the year, The Walk. Robert Zemeckis is a genius. Yeah. He's always been a genius throughout his most career, and wow.
And people didn't see this movie, and that's a crime.
It is. IMAX 3D especially, and this is a guy who did Back to the Future, Forrest Gump, Castaway, Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
Flight,
and many others, and this is another great achievement. This is basically the documentary Man on Wire into a live action. Yeah, and it is awesome. It's so entertaining. George Gordon-Levitt. Oh man, I love this guy. He's probably one of the most underrated. Yeah, and I'm surprised. I'm sickening that he's not getting any recognition because he was like dead on playing as
perfect
with his accent.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Better than Quicksilver in terms of accents.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the documentary Man on Wire, it sounded exactly the same. And what you see in Man on Wire, because you know how it tells the story with screenshots and everything, it is what it is when you see the movie. And when he's walking on that wire and you see the IMAX 3, you're like, oh shit! You're like, don't look down, bitch!
Don't look down. Oh my god, what am I doing here?
Just look straight.
And it does the greatest thing, and it doesn't pull up the worst sin, is by, even though it showcases the World Trade Center, it doesn't remind you of 9/11. It reminds you. That is
true.
Yeah. It does.
Remember me.
Yeah, exactly. So Robert Zemeckis, man, God, he's awesome.
He's one of the best directors ever.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, he is. I second that.
Period.
I fucking love Castaway in this movie. Next up, Ant-Man. The best superhero movie
this year.
Easily. I'm sorry, Age of Ultron. Ant-Man destroys you.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was everything you ever wanted in a Marvel movie, and it was so unique the way how it goes into like Ant-Man mode, and he goes back to live mode, his training, and everything made perfect sense in the movie. And Paul Rudd.
And going small was kind of cool.
Paul Rudd, holy crap.
That was awesome, and Paul Rudd was brilliant in this movie.
Yeah.
He was. I did not expect him to be that good.
And the children's playset fight scene was actually pretty cool.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Thomas the Tank Engine flying through the roof.
Oh my god. Next up, we have
the Tank Engine flying through the freaking house.
Next, we got Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation, a series where each film gets better and better. Tom Cruise, he's the fucking man, even though he was in a period of time where he was unlikable. He won me over. He won me over with Tropic Thunder. From that day forward, he's been doing hit after hit after hit. Last year with Edge of Tomorrow, and this year
then Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol.
Oh, that shit! It's hard to determine what is the better one. I think Rogue Nation is the better one in terms of story, and just incredible. I think the same guy who directed this, he also did I think he did. What was that movie? Oh god, it has Benicio del Toro in it. I forgot what it's called. One with
Sicario?
No, he didn't do Sicario. No, hell no. But also the scene with the opera scene, the chase scene throughout the car chase scene. Yeah, and that fucking water sequence. Really good shit. Next one, we got the best music biography since Ray, and that is Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah, that's right. Crazy motherfucking name, Ice Cube.
Yep. F. Gary Gray, same guy who did Friday, and also had,
And there was also a Friday reference in there, but it was actually...
There's actually a couple of Friday references in there.
There was multiple ones, especially, it's like I was telling...
He got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, and he's playing Ice Cube. Osea Jackson Jr. is playing as his father, which
he gets the script.
Well, because he wrote the script. Yeah, Ice Cube wrote the script for Friday, and you can see his two kids in the background. And it's funny because Osea Jackson Jr. is playing his father, in which his father has two kids, in which one of them is Osea Jackson Jr.
And one of the sons playing the guy.
Yeah, wrap your head around that. Also, you got to give props up to Osea Jackson Jr. and
for playing.
What was the other? Jason Mitchell for playing Eazy-E.
Yeah. All
really
good performances.
Mm-hmm. Next one, I love this movie. The Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
It's a 2-hour and 50-minute movie that honestly didn't doesn't bore, no. And Kurt Russell, I couldn't wait to see what he was going to do with Kurt Russell, working with him again. You know, even though I couldn't stand Death Proof, Kurt Russell was the best thing about it. And man, he gets the best performance he's given in a while. Samuel L. Jackson, he's the motherfucking shit in this movie.
Oh yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say is, I will say one thing. It's Reservoir Dogs meets Django Unchained. That's it. Go in this movie completely.
That's it.
Okay, next one. The most surprising, amazing film of the year, The Gift. Joe Edgerton is his written and directorial debut. Hey, perfect guy, boy next door, take some fucking notes, because this is how you do an amazing stalker movie. And it has the best ending I have seen since God knows when.
Don't spoil it for me, because I haven't seen
it. No! Dude, Lucas told me that when he saw it, he was like motionless. He didn't even speak. And when I saw it, I was the same way. I was like, holy fuck. Just outstanding, brilliant writing by Joel Edgerton. Make more thrillers, dude, because you're awesome.
Is it as good as The Twist in 7?
I say it's better. Because The Twist in 7 is one thing. The Twist in The Gift, oh my god, you're not going to fucking believe it.
Okay.
And it makes sense. Okay, next one.
Oh, no, I haven't seen The Gift.
The last one before I enter my top 5, Creed.
Yep. Wow, that's not in your top 5.
It's my number. I will say it's my number 6.
Oh.
I know.
It's in my top 5. Spoilers.
It's my number 6. Creed is the best movie that resembles Rocky and the Rocky franchise since the very first one that was released back in the late 70s. Sylvester, what's his name? The director's name?
Stallone.
No, not the director. What's the director's name?
Fruitvale Station.
I know. Damn it. Fuck, I forgot what his name was. This is his second movie. I cannot wait to see what he does, because man, he has 2 Grand Slams. And this one, I think it's way better than Fruitvale Station. And you got Sylvester Stallone pulling off the best performance of his career.
Ryan Coogler.
Thank you, Ryan Coogler. And you got Michael B. Jordan, who's
there you go. The facts guy.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm the facts guy. Your name is Ryan Coogler. I'm the facts guy.
And basically, you got Michael B. Jordan.
Is in 2 movies and with both great performances.
I mean, you had that, and he was in Chronicle.
Fruitvale Station.
Yep, and wait, was he in is he Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and Ant-Man, and all those films too? Was that him? No, was that somebody else?
No, someone else.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize. No, that's the guy who was in The Hurt Locker.
Okay.
I'm sorry, he was in Pain and Gain too, by the way. That actor.
Pain and Gain, yeah, one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love Pain and Gain. So, yeah, Michael B. Jordan, awesome talent, and Ryan Coogler, he takes this material and he not only honors it and he treats it like it was part of the Rocky franchise, but he offers something new that isn't forced or isn't, way out of the boundaries that you would not expect in the Rocky series. And that's why this movie should get all the credit it deserves. All right, now here comes the top 5, if you will. Number 5.
What the fuck was that?
Commotion.
Nope. Number 5, Shaun the Sheep.
Shaun the Sheep.
Why isn't this movie not getting Best Director nominations? Because this is visual presentation at its finest. The movie has little to no dialogue. And this film knows how to tell a story, great humor, dramatic effect, and just overall sense of joy with little to no dialogue. That is phenomenal directing. Aardman has never made a bad movie, and this is their best film to date. And I cannot wait to see what they're going to do next. I love every film they have done, and they're just good as gold. Shaun the Sheep is a brilliant, brilliant movie. My number 4, Alex, your favorite movie.
You already said Straight Outta Compton, so.
Oh,
it
is the best action movie of the year by a long shot, and that, of course, is Mad Max Fury Road. George Miller returns after a long hiatus from the
30
Mad
years.
Max series.
30 years.
Yes. This is pretty
Ever
much the
since Beyond
greatest.
Thunderdome.
This is the greatest movie to never be in the 1980s.
The best
Is
80s
that
movies that had never happened.
exactly? And that's Mad Max Fury Road. If you love movies like The Road Warrior, you will love this movie. This movie, every single motion, every single act, every single aspect
Frame.
that happens has perfect knowledge to it. Everything makes perfect sense as to why is it this? Why is the world like this? You know, and certain decisions every character makes. Everything makes perfect sense. And the best thing about it, most of the shit you see on screen is real. Aside from the sandstorm, which is obviously CG, but the vehicles, the action, the stunts, they're all fucking real, and it's shot to perfection. You don't see that in action films these days anymore.
Yeah.
And this is a grand achievement in action. And George Miller, believe it or not, you would not believe this. The same guy who directed Mad Max is the same guy who did Happy Feet.
Babe.
And Babe.
Babe?
Yup,
And he made like the Twilight Zone movie, I guess.
I think he did. So,
Which is
there you have it.
surprising.
Oh, God.
My number 3, this is Ridley Scott's best movie, up there with Thelma
The
and
Martian.
Louise and A Martian. This is
The
how,
Martian.
what would happen if someone was in Mars. Everything makes perfect logical sense. It's like you watch it, you're just like, oh my God, this is actually plausible. You know, it's scientific, but it's not like boredom. It's entertaining as hell. It's fun to watch. And Matt Damon, you know, like he's a guy who always tries to keep a positive,
He sells it.
he's always trying to be so optimistic, you know, and he's really funny, but you can understand where he's coming from when he gets pissed and some of the sequences that happen to him. This is sci-fi, damn near best sci-fi at its best.
This is the second best movie that Matt Damon has ever been in space. Sorry, I understand.
It's the first.
Oh man.
It's
Yeah.
the first.
Because, wait, Elysium was one, wasn't it?
You know what? You know the funny thing about Interstellar? I love that movie until Matt Damon was in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, pick someone else.
Okay. Now, my number 2 and my number 1. You all know what's going to be. And this fact, I'm not even sure
His worst is a kid's movie, but his best is also probably a kid's movie.
The Born Ultimatum. I guess it had to be a kid's film. I mean, hell, I would let my kid watch it.
You can teach your kids, hey, guess what? This is what's going on with Matt Damon. He needs to find his identity.
If you ever get an accident...
instead? No.
No!
Watch something cool.
Yeah, we're not watching something that's 3 fucking hours long. Except for the Hateful Eight. Okay, let's face it here. My number 2 and my number 1, you already got... Everyone knows what they're going to be.
I think it's obvious.
The question is, what order is it going to be in?
Oh.
I know what it's going to be.
Well, I hope it's not like everybody else. That's all I'm going to say.
This is what I'm going to do.
You flip a coin.
No. This is what I have. Okay? My number 2 is Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and my number 1, The Force Awakens, and my number 1 is Inside Out. Now, who knows? I might change it tomorrow. You never know. But this is why I went with this. Now, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. This is everything I could ever. This is my most anticipated film of the year. This is everything I could ask for.
2015 has been built up to this.
Yes, and it not only succeeds, it goes way beyond my expectations. And J.J. Abrams, I remember he said this in an interview that he kind of regrets not doing Episode 8. And you know what? I can see where he's coming from, because what he did in Episode 7 is a triumphant.
It was phenomenal. It was
Yes.
phenomenal.
Oh, phenomenal.
It was fantastic.
And to all you J.J. Abrams haters,
Why does he have haters? I don't get it.
Yeah,
Oh, the
what's that all
lens
about?
flares.
you
He
can't.
said those lens flares.
His dialogue, the way he writes, is terrible.
Dude,
He doesn't know how to tell a story.
He co-wrote the movie.
It's one of the best. I had a little
Little what?
What's the word I'm looking for?
issues.
Like-
Doubts. I had little doubt. I had some doubts because he did Star Trek, but knowing he
I
did
love
that,
Star Trek.
No, so did I. But how can you do Star Trek and then do Star Wars?
He did. He managed to resurrect
But he
both of them.
did.
Okay, and all
Surprisingly,
you
he did.
fucking J.J. Abrams haters, name me one fucking movie he did that was bad. Don't worry, I'll wait.
One
Yeah,
movie that's what?
Name a movie that he directed that was bad.
Well, people can
Didn't he
say
do Super 8?
Into Darkness.
Didn't he do Super 8?
Yeah, you
Dude,
did Super 8.
Darkness is
Super 8 was
fucking
fantastic.
awesome. Dude, Enter Darkness is fucking awesome. What are they talking about?
Super 8?
Dude, where do you think Benedict Cumberbatch's breakthrough performance came from? Enter Darkness! Jesus
What about
Christ,
Super
you
8?
guys.
Super 8
Oh,
was
I love
fantastic.
Super 8. I did not like the ending, though. But, yeah, I love Super 8.
All right, let's see.
Yeah,
Cloverfield?
Mr. Impossible
Well, he was.
No,
he was
no, no, no.
He was
Cloverfield,
No,
he
no.
produced it.
No, Matt Reeves directed that. He also did one of the best movies of last year, and I know Alex is not going to agree, but I know Luke Nukem will. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Star Wars: The Force Awakens is, to me, hands down, the best live-action movie of the year.
Yes.
And my number one, for the second year in a row, I have an animated film that's number one. Last year it was How to Train Your Dragon 2, and this year it is Inside Out. What can I say? This movie is perfect. This is everything that Pixar needed to rebound back to what they are known for, for what their presence should be, is, animated cinematic gods among us. And Pete Docter is one of those guys. Same man who brought us Up and Monsters, Inc. And
I think Up is his best movie.
I say Up is the best animated movie of all time. This better be nominated at the Oscars for Best Picture. I don't give a damn if this is an animated movie. Oh, just because it's anime doesn't mean it can't be nominated. What about Toy Story 3? What about Up? What about Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
And many more that should have been
Snow White and the
nominated.
Seven Dwarfs.
Like Toy Story. The fucking Iron Giant should have been nominated.
No, you know what should have been
It's not that
nominated?
hard
Finding
to
Nemo.
ask.
Finding Nemo. That year was
Yes.
shit for movies.
Yes. That was like I think that was my best of the year for 2003, I believe.
That year was
one of
shit
them.
for movies.
It actually was, to be honest with you.
That should
So,
have been nominated.
Inside Out, it's a movie that takes oh, and by the way, fuck you, Dog Walker. No, this is not that Chris Rock movie that he
It's
tries
not
to compare it
Osmosis
to.
Jones.
It's not Osmosis God damn, you four-eyed goofy
Osmosis Jones?
Yeah.
He compared it to
thought this
Osmosis
was
Jones.
What?
He literally did.
This is nowhere near that.
No!
Did you
No,
see his
you know
review?
what? Osmosis Jones has live action and it's garbage.
Yeah, Bill Murray.
Fuck that movie, dude.
Can't
And it
stand
was
it.
made by the same guys who made movie 43.
I can't
Yeah,
stand it.
Dog Walker, you can take channel garbage and shove it up your bitch ass.
Doug Walker.
The Modern Critic.
The best
Nostalgia.
modern critic today on Channel Awesome is Brad Jones.
I like Brad. I love Brad Jones as the cinema snob character. He's a genius. Hi, I'm Brad Jones. I like Angry Joe too. Everyone else can go fuck a cactus.
You agree. I drank a Crystal Pepsi once.
Yeah, brought to you by the people who thought Nostalgia Chick said Cloud Atlas was the best film of the year.
Bullshit!
Oh, shit! Yeah, channel garbage.
Garbage.
Yep.
Channel.
No one changed to that channel.
Hey, you know what the funny thing is? Hey, take notes from AVGN. At least he knows how to stay true to his character.
Unlike some people.
Yeah. Yeah, he still reveals games from the past. The way past. Hell, remember Big Rigs? That stuff
Not
came
the
out a long
future.
time ago.
It doesn't review movies of the future.
Or the present. So there you have it, folks. That is my best and the worst of the year. And the funny thing is, I got another show to do, and really quick. And then after that, I got another show to do.
Yes.
Show.
Boy, well, fuck my butt and call me Charlie. This is gonna be a busy day.
Yeah, no
So,
kidding.
What a day. What a busy
all of
day.
you guys,
I hope you guys enjoyed our plethora of the best and worst films of 2015. Best and worst of film of 2015. I want to thank Mr. 0599 for joining us for his brief time, as well as Mr. Luke Newcomb.
Absolutely. And also to be sure, my best list will be coming up soon, probably around New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I don't know. But always check out that list when it comes out, and I will see you guys later. My name is Luke Newcomb, and you've been blown away.
And Baldy.
And imitate him.
I'm doing this to be a part. Oh, look, Noka, what are you doing? To be a part of this best and worst of film for 2015. I'm sorry for what happened earlier because Google Plus was being a massive dickhead, and I had to shut off my computer by manual until well, I guess we could do an anticipated for next year.
I know.
Until the next video, stay tuned. And once again, motherfuck Happy Madison, fuck Twice, and Eli Roth.
Uh-huh.
And
Fuck my buckethead.
Hope you guys enjoyed this plethora of our best and worst of 2015. Let us know what you thought about it down below. And until my next video, this is Apizzle90 saying peace out, baby. See you guys next time.
next time till 2016, baby.
Enchiladas.